Yes, go ahead and start the recording.
Just while Caldrus is still figuring out spells, could we bump me up to 90 feet? I'm still at 60.
I did on your main token. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is this not my main token?
I couldn't find your token. I wasn't going to zoom in close enough to figure out your token. I clicked to another page and did it on that one and saved it to your sheet. So for all future events, it is updated.
Perfect.
This map is huge. I wasn't fucking with it.
No, I don't blame you for that.
All right, how many questions do we have left, and does anybody else have questions?
It's a new day. I'll go ahead and say you guys can ask as many questions as you want before you leave today, just to make things easy.
Okay, my first question. We found I'm going to ask the Oracle. We found a shield maybe from a fire or a red dragon scale, and we found a thigh bone made into a great club from that apparently was from a dragon's thigh bone. Was it from the same dragon? And what was so significant about this dragon?
Last two questions, but he will tell you that it was from the same dragon. The barbarian king whose mounds you raided killed him in single combat, so he got to use. He took a bunch of trophies.
Wait, that guy killed a dragon in single combat?
Yep.
Jesus.
Now this is a barbarian king, not a giant.
No, barbarian king. Actually, that's a good point. A giant killed, and then he killed the giant king. I was making shit up. You're asking questions that aren't in the book.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming the book doesn't expect us to have got up to like 24 questions at this point.
Right. That's okay. I don't mind. I mean, the book is like, they're going to ask one of these 15 questions. And I'm like, I knew going into it, you guys are going to have different questions than the fucking ones they asked. It has for me.
Yeah, welcome to D&D.
Yeah.
What are the 15 questions that are in the book?
I'm not going to tell you because you have to ask them.
Ask the Oracle what are the 15 questions.
What are the 15 questions in the book?
Wait, was that Veribar that said that? Hold on. Give me a dex save, Veribar. Give me a dex save, Veribar.
Damn it.
I said it too, but I didn't get caught.
All right. You only take 10 damage, and a different voice says, "Don't metagame, asshole."
Found a jerk Oracle.
Okay, I think we've asked all the questions relevant to the campaign. The rest of them were just questions that I was curious about. But if they aren't actually in the book, I'm not gonna ask them.
You can ask whatever. You're welcome to ask whatever you want to ask. That's what the Oracle's here for, and I will answer the questions as best I can. I may just pull answers out of my ass and make it sound like they're important, but because they will be at that point. Or if anybody else has a question.
What do you guys think about asking the Oracle if cloth will provide any more aid in our endeavors, either at Ironslag or Hecaton's court?
And also asking him what Cloth's endgame is.
I mean, sounds like he wants to kill a bunch of giants.
Yeah, but that seems like the middle game.
Kill shit, don't die?
I feel like the dragon might be smarter than that, but not positive.
Yeah, probably.
That's not a question.
I mean, it started as a question.
Yeah, and then it became a discussion. Yeah, that's a good question, though. Asking about cloth.
Okay. What specifically? You can't just be like, tell me about cloth. You have to ask
my
the question.
Exact question was, would cloth provide further aid to us for our endeavors in Ironslag and Hecaton's court?
The Great Northern Worm is selfish and with a fiery anger. Beseeching him is pointless.
See, now we won't waste time going to talk to that guy, or having to explain why half his crew is dead. Not that he probably cares about them.
Yeah, there are a lot of dead people.
Alright, what other questions, gents? Colton, you're totally free to get in on this, even though your character's not here. I know you have absolutely no idea what's going on, but we have a magical oracle that will answer any question truthfully.
I gave him a little bit of information about the campaign. So yes, if there's anything, Colton, if there's anything you think you can contribute, feel free. And if you guys have an intelligent, important question, I will give you inspiration for being awesome.
Don't really have a question because I don't really know what's been going on up to this point. So
Can you see the Calders note thing, or can only I see that?
I have handouts for Team Treasure, my character sheet, something called Inner Circles, Opal the Ildrune, and Shard of the Eyes.
Okay, I'm going to give you I'll give everybody access to Caldris's notes, so you'll see that here in a moment. And that's just for Caldris to keep an eye on. He takes notes for the campaign, so if you want to read those over, feel free.
Okay.
And I'm sure he'll be having enough to link you to the archive of videos if you have nothing better to do than listen to a bunch of nerds play D&D for 3 hours at a time.
And occasionally fall asleep.
That does happen too. I'm thinking of another question, I promise.
I was going to say, Ryle's asked all the questions he wants. I'm ready to go to Iron Slag.
Verabrar is going to pipe up and ask if there are any giants who have like a realistic shot of being able to rewrite the ordning how they want.
The giant lords all strive. King Hecaton has... How would I explain this? King Hecaton has a artifact that allows him to enforce his will, but he is missing. Still. That rhymed. See, I can do this oracle shit.
Okay. So basically, whoever gets that artifact, then.
If anybody has it, yep.
Should we ask if the ordering of the giants needs to be returned to the way it was before, or if we simply need to
make sure there is one?
Yeah, like make them stop fighting.
Yeah, that's a good question.
The ordning is for the giants to determine. To save your people, you need to enforce. You need a will to enforce the giants to confine their squabbling to themselves.
Got it.
What else can you tell us about this artifact that King Hecaton is said to possess?
Vague question.
Well, I mean, it gave us a vague information about how it enforces his will. I want to know more. That seems wicked powerful.
The Wormskull Throne is an ancient artifact of ancient dwarvish build that has passed down to the Storm King. He is when seated upon it, it provides invulnerability and many other powers.
Vulnerability.
Mhm.
Does that mean the chair is invulnerable, or the person sitting in the chair is invulnerable?
They said the chair provides invulnerability.
To itself or to the person?
Listen here.
To the person.
Had enough of your shit for one day, Ryle. Oh, all my colors disappeared out of my note. I wonder what happened. Man, whatever. I see nothing else in our notes worth bringing up to the Oracle. We've either wrapped up all of our quests, or we know our next steps. And our next steps are go to Ironslag, beat people up, acquire conch, go west to Sportleberg, wherever the fucking ice flows ice giants are.
After we repair the giant dragon killing construct.
I mean, that's certainly on the to-do list, yes. Do you want to fly to Everland and get all the shit we left behind? Did you dismantle our adamantine cart?
The cart was an adamantine. The cart was just a cart.
Okay.
We did leave a
It was a metal card.
there. Yeah, it wasn't made of adamantine though. We did leave a Vonadod there, but we have another one.
Okay. Also horses.
And the horses.
But we have lots of cash.
Yeah. But we also told someone, hey, watch these horses, we'll pay you for it, and then left. I mean, we could go back and do riverboat things. I don't see anything else really worth talking to an all-knowing oracle about.
Riverboat things were fun. But I feel like knowing the answers would ruin the sport. That's just like, I want to mess with that small town, not like I want to accomplish anything there.
Oh, yeah, that's why I said go do riverboat things, not ask the oracle about them.
Oh, yeah. No, that I agree with.
I mean, aside from asking questions about like Kella Darkhope and Zolkin and the Zentarum assholes and Nightstone and stuff like that, I don't really have anything else for the oracle.
Yeah, and Veribar is pretty over those Zentarum assholes. Those are long forgotten in the face of giants and dragons.
Yeah, I've already asked all my questions.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. So you guys exit one more time. The ghost waves at you sadly, and you guys head out into the central cavern. There, we're gonna say you guys had some light lit. Let me put some fire down here somewhere.
Is there any way that we could free that ghost from eternity?
Yes, he told you needed to, defeat his, revenge him upon his father.
And his father is?
Blagathux, the cloud giant.
I don't think that made my notes, so I just make a note about that.
Wow, that is quite a name.
Yeah, Perkins likes to make it hard to give names. All right. Fuck it. Doesn't matter. There we go, there's light. Okay, so you guys have flyers scattered about, so you have light in here.
Cool.
Makes it easier to see. As you guys approach the entrance, we'll say you guys are somewhere next to the Temple of the All-Father. You guys can put yourselves wherever you want to be. The doors burst open. And
The
there
door's
is
Canada. Oh,
the door.
geez.
The door's right here. And you see
Cloth the magic dragon.
no, cloth is a... Well, I don't think you know what cloth is, actually. You hear a crunch of frost under heavy footsteps as an enormous blue dragon bursts through the main doors of the temple. The great worm pays no mind to the statues here. Instead, it fixes its hateful gaze upon you.
Cool.
Harshnag is going to roar in anger and charge at it with his axe, and we need to roll initiative.
So there's a frost dragon in here.
While you guys are rolling, I don't actually see anything on the screen right
Oh, that's a good point. Sorry, hold on.
It's because you don't have a token.
Well, it's not that. He's not hit. He wasn't centered. Did that make? Do you see anything now?
now. I reloaded the page, so I'll let
Okay.
you...
Well,
I see
hold
turn
on.
order.
Okay, I got to blink you over.
Good job, Galdris. Continuing to be a waste of space.
Oh my god, character sheet, get out of the way. I need to click my character.
Sigurd, do you see that anything now?
Just turn order in a black screen.
Did that do anything for you?
No.
It moved the black screen.
I saw a little blue circle and then nothing.
Huh. I put you on the sheet, and you're on the right level. You have a token. Token has sight. Oh, no, it doesn't.
No.
Okay. Do you see anything now?
Yes. There we
Okay.
go.
Let me update that real quick. That's important.
Is it Sigrun or Sigrun?
I don't know. Whatever sounds better. Sigrun, I guess.
Okay. You're not actually there. That's just so you can see.
Yep.
I think Ken named the token with a typo.
Nope. That's how it's. I mean, that's how it's spelled in the.
Well, then somebody
Oh no.
somebody
no,
typoed
you're right.
somewhere.
God damn it! I did. Fuck it. I'll fix it later. Anyways.
You know what? I like that name better.
Okay. Good. That's the right way to kiss. You see, you guys can learn how to kiss DM ass by listening to this guy.
Well, I know who's not getting anything.
All right, we're missing somebody. We're missing. Oh no, never mind. I lied. We're gonna say the wizard got left behind somewhere. So yeah. Oh, but wait, we're missing Harshnag. That's important.
That Harshnag?
Well, we're missing him in the initiative tracker.
Quick question. It's kind of off the topic. Did you guys wipe out that tribe, or you just dealt with the chief?
They just dealt with the chief.
Okay.
the elk.
No, the Great Worm.
Also the elk tribe.
Also the Elk Tribe, yes.
Them we killed a lot of, though. Although, to be fair, they surrounded us and attacked. Not our fault.
Okay. Ryle, as Harshnag sprints forward, he says, I'll defeat this disgusting abomination. Take the hallway to the north. The doors have been opened. Escape through there.
Okay, well I spend 7 turns moving across the giant
I
ass
told
map.
you guys to put yourselves up in that position somewhere.
I was...
And by the way, he means this hallway over here. Although
All
if you want to go out this way, you do have those,
Oh yeah, the fucking
The tunnels.
spider cave.
So,
Yep.
So he told you this hallway's been opened, or you can go out this way, or you can stay and attack the dragon with him if you like.
I kind of don't want to leave Harshnag out here to fight a dragon himself.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that.
Guys get level
Although I am
8s.
10 hit points down.
Well, you guys have rested. You can all have your hit point. You're all at full health. and all that.
Thank you.
Good job, man.
And this is quite. You guys have met a couple of dragons. This is by far the largest dragon you've ever seen.
Oh.
Mm.
I'm still going to start running this way because I am not in range.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just moving 60 feet in this direction. Just go ahead and go to the next person. I just
Alright.
got to measure.
Very good. Veriber.
All right. Hold on. Forever is gonna do some things. My first turn. Oh, nice! On my first turn of combat, I get to make 2 attacks. I'm going to use a bonus action to cast Hunter's. Oh, what's the range on that actually? Hold on. Because I really don't want to get any closer to this thing. Nope. I'm going to fire 2 arrows at the dragon, though.
Okay. The first one hits.
All right. And I do get sneak attack because he hasn't gone yet.
Okay.
And then I am going to move in this direction. 50. Wait. Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Are you gonna move at all?
I did
He
move.
did.
Oh, you did move. Okay. Very good.
I was way down here.
Gotcha. Let's see here. The giant is going to. I guess he doesn't. It doesn't have a legendary prize. Things gonna work. Yeah. Never mind. Harshnag is gonna go, and he's gonna shout, "No, really, you should leave." And he is going to move forward as far as he can. Which I believe is about 80 feet. Yep. So he's going to come charging forward. Actually, he's going to charge forward about halfway, and he's going to taunt the dragon to come towards him and ready in action. The dragon is annoyed that you guys dared to attack it. It is going to use its frightful presence. So I need everybody to give me a wisdom save.
Balls. Balls.
And she is going to stride forward and hiss at Harshnag in Draconic. Do any of you speak Draconic?
I don't think so.
Caldus
I
does.
Caldus does? All right. Caldus, you hear it hiss, a pity that you are going to die as I desecrate your temple. Actually, Harshnag needs to make that save as well. And he also makes it. Damn, 3 of the 4 of you made it. That's pretty impressive. Veribar, you are frightened.
What does that mean? I just have to move away, right, on my turn?
So I just think you can't move closer.
Well, that sucks since the way out is closer.
Well, unless you go out to the spider places.
That's true.
You at disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your fear is within sight, and you can't move any closer to the source of the fear.
Okay. Do I get to make wisdom saves till I try to break it, or?
Yeah, ever on the end of your turn.
Okay, cool.
All right. Caldrus. You're not frightened, but it's a big scary dragon.
I move 30 feet, and I cast Moonbeam on the dragon.
Okay.
Do you want me to draw a square or?
Nah, it's fine.
Okay.
All right. Con save. The dragon has a plus 15 to its con, so it can't fail that.
Oh, well, cool.
Plus 15.
Turns out,
Oh.
I told you guys earlier you're going to face an ancient blue dragon.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't take that entirely seriously.
Yeah.
It's the first time I heard this.
It was in the chat.
I didn't read it yet.
Ryle.
Okay.
Actually, hold on real quick. Before it does that, she's going to use a legendary action and try and bite, or she's going to tail attack Harshnag. Oh, for some reason you guys didn't see that. I'm going to have to change that. He hits for 18 damage. She hits. All right.
Well, the record
now
just
it's my
showed that the Moonbeam might not do anything to her, but I wanted to know that I dared to cast it on her.
Oh, she's aware.
Good.
It did something. It did like 5 damage.
Yep.
Can I go?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to yell at Harshnag. We can't just leave you here to die. I'm going to look over to Socrates and send him over there towards Harshnag, and I'm going to keep on running.
Okay. He will shout back at you. I have a plan. Get out.
It's a long walk.
Okay, and I'm moving. I'm just making sure. I'm just doing measurements.
Okay. If you guys are just going to go ahead and run out of here, not fight the dragon, we'll go ahead and just say you guys run out.
Out.
So, do any of you plan on continuing to fight, or do you trust Harshnag to have a plan?
I was going to
plan
keep shooting arrows at it.
Yeah, drop Moonbeam and then spend the rest of my time running while Moonbeam did damage, no matter how piddly.
I was going to cast Protection from Energy, cold on Harshnag. I don't know if Frost Giants actually get resistance to cold, but I wanted to do something to help.
Okay.
So I was sending Socrates over there to cast it on him. It's just going to take a while.
Okay. Well, you can definitely do that. We'll go ahead and say it's on there. You guys will see the dragon breathe on Harshnag. Stream of... I hate the way they have that set up. And actually, it's not cold dragon. Blue dragons aren't cold, it turns out. It's lightning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Gots to learn the
I-
dragons, mate.
Yeah.
And give me an Arcana roll to see if you know what kind of help to give him. Okay, yeah, you would know.
Okay. Lightning then.
All right. Ooh, she rolled really good on that. Harshnag's not very dexterous. Yeah, so it's a good thing he had resistance. He only takes 48 damage.
Holy crap.
And that with that, you guys are out in that hallway going down. And what you see is, and by the way, as you enter the hallway, you see Harshnag reach back with his axe and hit the statue of Amnon that's in the middle of the room, and the whole temple shakes. And as you come down, you're able to you guys come out like here. Am I losing anybody? Yeah, lost Fairbar.
I got me.
You guys come out there, and you're on that ledge that Verabrar kind of ran up to when you're on that fight against the barbarians. So you're able to jump down if you want and get out.
Okay, I'm going to do that. Is our airship still there?
Yes, airship is still there on the other. It's because remember the causeway just kind of this is a hallway basically. There's a whole like mile-long causeway going over a valley to the mountainside. As you guys exit the hallway, there is a rumble from inside, and the whole complex seems to collapse in on itself.
Oh damn.
Like,
I think our giant friend just suicided.
Well, he told you he had a plan, but you're not sure.
I mean, suicide is a plan. It's just not exactly a very good plan necessarily.
That is true. That's kind of why I was also pushing you guys to ask all the questions you could, because I knew that was the last chance you would have to do so.
I think that's fine.
But yeah, so you guys have take a moment, I assume, to mourn your lost giant friend Harshnag, who can no longer carry you through your combat encounters.
Hmm.
I was about to say that.
But I was gonna bless him with a magic weapon.
He has a magic weapon.
Everybody has magic weapons. That spell's useless.
It's useless with magic weapons. I would like to run a low magic campaign where that shit actually matters. We'll talk about that later. When you get back to your airship half a mile away across a massive chasm, you see the dragon cultists prostrating themselves upon the deck, and a woman standing outside next to the hall. Colton, if you'd like to introduce yourself.
The character would step forward and introduce herself as Sigrun. Apparently that's my name now. Sigrun.
It happens.
And she was part of the tribe that you guys recently had a inroads with, where you beat the crap out of their chieftain, and saw you guys fly over here, and has been tracking you the last couple days.
Ooh, the great worms.
Yes.
Okay, did you say the cultists were bowing?
Oh yeah, they saw the dragon. They're dragon cultists. They don't care what kind of fucking dragon.
I think
Some weird dudes.
some folks thought they might be bowing to the barbarian.
Oh no,
Yeah.
they're not bound to the barbarian. They're not paying attention to the barbarian. There was a big ass fucking blue dragon, and they're like, "Oh my god, a dragon!"
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm not sure if dragons can shapeshift in this campaign, or in this universe, but that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, yes, dragons can shapeshift in this campaign. That Arcana roll you made about dragons will let you know that, but they are not facing the barbarian necessarily. They are clearly facing where the blue giant, towards the temple where the blue dragon went. They would have very obviously seen her flying overhead and landing on the causeway.
Right. So we have a new person.
You clearly beat them in combat, and a character is pretty big on following strength.
Well, as long as we don't meet Gothic again, I think we'll be okay.
Oh, that would
I
be
say
so
following
good.
strength as you guys just fleet a dragon, but I don't know about that.
Well, I mean, we walked out of a temple and it blew up behind us, and we're cool guys who didn't look at explosions.
Give me a charisma check just to see if it looks like you guys were cool guys walking away from an explosion, or terrified cowards running away from a collapsing temple. We'll see.
Yeah, that 11 with a fucking +7.
And you rolled that as your save, not as your actual check. So it's actually like an 8.
Sure.
So yeah, Ryle looks somewhat awesome with his battalion of robots following behind. The rest of you didn't look all that good.
So since I'm a fleeing asshole, as Sigrun Sigrun, steps forward to introduce herself. There's going to be a panicked half-elf, like paladin guy. Just to be fair, Colton, I also don't look very paladin-y. Like I'm not the like knight in shining armor, stick in the mud
Gotcha.
paladin. I'm more just like an adventurer sort. We'll get into that more later. But I'm gonna like book past you and mention that temple's collapsing. We need to get the fuck out of here. So you're either with us or you're not. Get on the boat.
Sigrun would quickly hop on, even though this is a kind of a weird contraption. Unless this is a common thing in the setting, and I don't know.
It's not.
Not.
Not. Nope.
This is a flying boat.
Yep. As you get on, you see these guys in these weird headdresses, bowing and muttering to themselves.
Charming.
They're weird.
So, real quick,
Mhm.
we met a barbarian in the spider caves.
Yes.
What tribe was she?
She was Great Worm. That's why when you went to the Great Worm Cavern, they didn't attack you, because she had spread the word to them. Because you also killed their chieftain in front of this temple.
Right.
Just trying to remember. Fairbar, is that the same woman we met in the spider caves?
You know what? I didn't even think about that. Let me post that real quick. Sigrun, there was a barbarian woman who was trying to sneak into that temple complex they were just in through some tunnels. There were some giant spiders in there, and she was captured. And they freed that woman, and let her go. So
We
if
can
you'd like to be,
retroactively- Sure, if it makes more sense.
well, it's up to you. If you would
It's
rather
totally
be,
up to you.
do you want to be just a barbarian warrior, bad barbarian warrior, or do you want to be this woman like coming to repay a debt? It's up to you.
Well, what happened was, we freed her from a cocoon. She was wrapped up by some spiders, and we freed her from the cocoon. Then we failed every single persuasion check we had to get her to stay with us. And she ran off.
It just took a while to mull over it, you know. It was that slow success. Yeah, I'm okay with that. If that makes sense.
All right, there we go. You also see she's got a new fashion accessory, which is a massive belt.
I pilfer that from the camp.
It's like, I'm going to look at her and say, well, it's nice to see you're back, but you might want to get on the ship. We need to leave.
Good to go.
All right, you guys have to kick the cultists up to actually do anything, but they will eventually get up and they will fly your asses away into the wild blue yonder.
So these little construct robot dudes, did the cleric make those?
Yeah, so what we did was, I'm a forge cleric.
Mhm.
I don't really get much of an opportunity to forge things, so what we decided to do was reflavor Anime Dead as anime constructs. So what I've been doing over the campaign is just rebuild or making little small golems of sorts and reanimating them.
For the Great Worm tribe, is it like a worm or like a weirm, like dragon?
It's
Like
spelled
hover.
worm, but it's the implication is like weirm, so it's kind of like dragon.
Okay. Oh, I'll do it.
It's actually there's a spirit animal in your altar that's a Quetzalcoatl,
Gotcha.
because I believe there's dragon type in D&D.
Mhm.
What are you out for? All right. So you guys are here in the north, flying around. Where would you like to go?
East.
East.
Always into the east.
Okay. Anywhere in particular you're heading towards?
We were headed toward Ironslag, but we're free to. Are you just like? Okay. We could hit up One Stone or Beyonder's Well on the way, but Iron Slag is the final destination.
Okay. You guys were talking
mean-
about
Are those places any really all that useful anymore now that the Oracle is buried?
Not really, but they're XP.
we don't play with XP. You guys, you guys were all stopping in Everland, or I didn't know if you want to stop in Feldbar and get any more information or anything.
I mean, we could head towards Silvery Moon or Felbar, enjoy a day in town, and then set out for Iron Slag.
Yeah, Veribar is in the mood for some drinking after losing his new giant companion.
All right.
Everyone mourns their own way.
Felbar being the best place to do that? Or should we hit up Everland?
Veribar will say that he is in fact a fan of Dwarven Ale, but is open to either option.
I think Felbar would be a great, change of pace.
Sounds good to me.
Very good. So you guys head over to Felbar. We'll skip all the random encounters. There's not honestly that many arrow encounters. So it takes about a week or so, and you guys get to Felbar. Sigrun, would you like to ask any questions or get any information from these people about who they are or what they're trying to accomplish or anything like that?
Well, I guess the first question would be, what the hell happened to the temple that it's collapsing? As we're leaving, I guess that would be a question that would come up.
Well, a giant and a giant dragon decided they didn't like each other very much.
Would my character be aware of this oracle that they were at previously? Or the temple that existed there, for that matter?
We weren't before he took us there, so I don't
Okay,
think
so
so.
now.
I mean, you were trying to sneak in, though.
The-
That's where we found you.
Your tribe was trying to get in the door, but had not made such headway. Whether your tribe would know about the Oracle doing things, I'm not sure, unless your guys had talked to a giant at some point. The DM is currently AFK, though, so I don't know.
Okay. Now, have you been to these towns that you guys were listing off? Because I see all the notes. I don't know what any of it means, obviously.
Yes. So the notes are things that happened to us at those locations.
Gotcha.
Red is usually a giant battle.
Is Giant versus Pally where you got thrown across?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no. We found a paladin on the road between Everland and Silvermoon,
Oh, yeah.
and his squire had been squashed by a giant, and he was hunting the giant. So
Jeez.
we joined up with him and went giant hunting, and then we were like set to kill him. Like he was like 1 or 2 hit points away from death, and 3 of us missed in a row, and the paladin got the killing blow, and it was very thematic.
It's fitting. Alright. You guys have any mechanic questions about the character, since I know you guys can't see my sheet?
All right. What we got? Anything interesting? Anything important?
Just talking about stuff.
Cool.
And we're heading to Everland or the other place? I didn't...
Citadel Felbar,
Felbar.
I see. Okay.
which is a dwarven town.
How did you ping that? I'm just curious.
If you just hold the click down.
Yeah, you just left click, it'll ping. I can move you guys around the map by doing that. You guys can't do that to yourselves. Also, if you ever want to point to something, on the toolbar on the left, it looks like a comb about halfway down. That's actually a ruler. If you click that, you can drag it around.
Gotcha.
And most of the maps in here are distance correct. So if you use that, it'll tell you the correct distance. So yeah, you guys get to Citadel Feldbar. You are welcomed with open arms. You're still well regarded there from your previous help. By the way, I really like how Matt begged for weeks to get some lions, and then he got lions, and he hasn't used them since.
I am so bad at using magic items, I know. I'm totally going to use them on something. Also, the biggest fights we've had, we've run away from. Like, if we had fought that dragon, I would have used them. And I would have used Hunter's Mark at some point.
Yeah, I'm Totem Barbarian. I have the Wolf as my 3rd level one, so you guys will have advantage in melee within
When
5
you're-
feet of me.
when you're raging.
Yes, when raging. Yes.
This is like
Oh, that is so. Oh,
And I
actually,
also
alright.
have shield mastery, so I can knock some dudes prone as long as they're large or smaller. So not giants, but
Well, giants are large, aren't they?
Now, giants are gargantuan, or there's
Even
they're
like the
bigger than.
stone ones.
huge.
I think they're huge or bigger.
I thought like the wimpy giants were large. Oh well.
we the rest of us have kind of, like, when we originally introduced our character, talked about goals and stuff like this. So I know you just like made the character and just like got in the game and you're figuring stuff out. But from like a meta standpoint, kind of consider objectives your guy or gal rather might want to do, so that we can kind of keep that in mind as we are crossing shit off the list.
Okay.
Caldus
I
is
will
going to
play
start
with
an
that.
adventuring guild one of these days.
Well, if you guys remember, the king and queen here did offer to build you a tower all for yourselves somewhere in the marches if you take care of the giants in Iron Slag.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we remember.
Hmm?
Oh yeah, we remember.
Okay,
We definitely want that.
very good. When you arrive, the guards are more than welcome to you, and they set you up in an inn. And you are summoned in front of the king and queen.
Okay.
So you guys show up. King Morin and Queen Tithmel will, greet you warmly, but they will ask, since you have come back from the west, are you prepared to investigate Iron Slag? The depredations have gotten worse. Many towns seem to have been raided clean, including the people.
We have spent many days arming ourselves and preparing ourselves to head up to Iron Slag. We've outfitted a flying craft and we'll be heading there shortly. We wanted to stop in town to resupply and to see what word was here in the east, because we have been near the coast for the last several weeks. I think it's been like a month and a half at this point, maybe.
At least, yeah.
Because we've spent so far in the west, we wanted to come and see you, Your Grace, and see if there was anything that needed immediate attention, or if we should set our sights solely on Iron Slag.
He'll shake his head and say, no, Iron Slag is where we need to focus. Before, I was just, if you could have found a peaceful solution, I was more than happy to take it, but he is... many of my miners and many of our farmers up on the surface are missing, presumed to be taken slaves. This cannot stand. I want his head.
We had come to the realization as well that any attempts besides force in Iron Slag would likely be brushed aside. So that is why we've spent so long arming ourselves and preparing for the fight to come.
He nods his head and says, I knew I could trust in you to do the job right. The offer still stands. Bring me his head. I will build you a grand tower and staff it with guards trained in my personal staff.
I don't have a good way to word what I was going to say next. I'm thinking on it.
Now, who is this person?
This is
This
the
is- information.
Dwarven King.
This is the Dwarf King of Citadel Feldbar,
And he wants us to take the head of who?
the fire giant king in Iron Slag, which is up over there. They were originally asked, 2 months ago, to figure out, to go talk to him and be like, hey, what's up with all your fire giants causing shit? And now the Dwarf King is just pissed and wants him dead.
Okay.
We were also told, hey, if you go do that and figure it out, I'll build you a keep and it'll be cool. It was also hinted, hey, you're like level 4. Go do other shit first.
Sounds fair.
And you possibly could have maybe survived, one or two of you.
If we were lucky.
Possibly. Alright. So Verabrar will bow to the king and thank him for his kind offer, and once again assure him that then tomorrow, my lord, we will set out and take the necessary steps to ensure that the giants of Iron Slag bother you no further.
He'll thank you very much. And he'll also ask you how his lions are doing.
They are well, and both still with us.
I would hope so. Very useful, those.
Yes,
They've
I'm
certainly
sure they will be excellent help in Iron Slag.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want us to do in Felbar? You guys can obviously buy any standard gear you need if you do need anything.
Let me look. I don't think I need anything.
I don't need any standard gear.
Okay. Let's see if there's any.
How do we
what
sit
else?
on healing potions, guys?
I have cure wounds now.
We don't need healing potions. I actually don't have any healing potions.
Me either.
I have a charm of restoration, and I took cure wounds when I leveled up.
I have cure wounds as well. I was just afraid of that thing that keeps happening where all the people that can cast heals get squashed. But you're pretty good at avoiding shit, so we should be fine.
If you want, there are 3 healing potions available in the town. One of them
We'll buy
are
those too.
Okay. I believe those are $50, 50 gold apiece.
Okay.
Let's see here. There's also a
I
on the
paid
on the lesser magical items tool I have. There is a mace. There is a dagger, a javelin, a war pick, and another mace.
You said a dagger?
Yes.
What does the dagger do?
I'm reading it. This is actually amazing for you. It requires attunement. It's +1 when attacking aboleths or other creatures from the far realm, so outer deities. Not that great for you. The other thing that's cool, though, for you, is that the bear's vital signs, such as pulse and breathing, are masked by this weapon and undetectable by non-magical inspection, which makes you even harder to find.
Oh, that I do like. How much does he want for that?
200.
I will gladly pay it.
Worth
Okay.
it.
I will not attune to it quite yet, though, because I'm not
Okay.
actually sure what my attunement status is on other things.
Gotcha.
Quick question: how does attunement work in this game? I noticed that a lot of items said that they need that.
Yep. You have 3 attunement slots
Mhm.
that you can use. It takes an hour to attune, an hour to unattune. And it's just a way to make it so you can't have like 5 rings of protection and a magic sword and a crown of awesomeness and other stuff.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
so that it's not Pathfinder where you're like, alright, grab me another +1 longsword out of the cart.
If you ever want to have a discussion about the way the numbers are, like, they actually worked on the math for this edition, which they've never really done before. I really like it. It is interesting, but it's not really the place to have a conversation right now.
Um,
Does my sword require attunement?
What is your sword?
It's the I don't remember what I called it. It's like +1 damage to demons, and it gives me like disadvantage on lying and advantage on telling when people are lying.
Probably.
is it magical? Probably.
Yeah.
Alright, well, I am good on stuff. I should be able to carry on as is.
Okay. Very good. All right. Let me get that map set up. Doodah.
It's like we don't even use the dot anymore.
You can use it if you want to.
I've been shitty about stuff for like the last 2 weeks.
If I'm not attuned to my sword, does it still count as a magical weapon for purpose of hitting people who have damage resistances? It just doesn't give me the bonuses?
Sure.
Okay, that makes this a harder decision now.
Good. I'm glad I made it a harder decision for you.
Because at first I was going to keep it attuned, obviously, to the sword, because I would need to do the damage, but...
But you won't get the +1 or anything. But it'll be
it's only
against resistance.
Yeah, it's +1 against demons and devils only, though, so...
I don't need all this shit. I just want to make sure. Good. Okay, these are already set up. Wonderful.
Is it against, what, creatures from the far planes, or...
Yeah. So not again. It's not going to be many things that I can't think of anything in this fight that's going to account for that.
Yeah, I'm going to attune to the dagger instead of the rapier.
Okay. All right. So you guys fly to the north until you encounter. Fuck am I? You fly north over the mountains, over the forest, until you encounter these ice spires, the eastern spur of the spine of the world. Following a map, you are able to find your way towards the Great Forge of Ironslag. Everybody give me perception checks, please.
Oh.
I did it right.
Good job!
Ah.
All right. Caldris, you are keeping watch on deck.
Not the crow's nest, because fuck that place.
Not the crow's nest.
Nope, never there. Don't go there.
Is there something behind the monkey?
His tail? No.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's a nameplate.
Yeah, while we're flying, I guess, I'm going to start using a 4th level spell to do Animate Dead. So I believe I get 2 more. I just have to use a higher spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm also going to summon Socrates again, because I'm pretty sure he died to the dragon.
Okay. Very
Oh,
good.
I have a silver rapier. I forgot about that. I didn't even need to worry about it if it still does magic damage. Oh wait, silver is worse than magic. Never mind. Ignore that. I'm an idiot.
All right. So, yeah, someone just drew. I don't know who drew that because the colors changed. So, who rolled the best there? That was Caldris. Caldris flying. You see coming out of a cave in the mountains, a 3-headed figure. Looks like that. And we all need to roll initiative.
That ram's head, though.
Yep. Sigrun, what you do is you click on your token, and then in your character sheet, click on the initiative, where it just says initiative, and it'll put it in the tracker automatically.
Okay. This is a feral instinct. I have advantage on initiatives. Additionally, you're surprised at the beginning of combat. I can rage, apparently, and act normally.
That's cool.
Cool.
Oh.
So if you have
That
advantage,
just means you get to roll twice and pick the best
roll
one.
twice and we'll take the better. Actually, you have the advantage button there, so you click that, see if that works. I don't know.
Wait, where's the advantage button?
The
on the top of your sheet.
Oh yeah, I gotcha.
before
Range.
combat with this here chimera, I'm gonna throw dinner in the oven.
Okay.
Be back in like 2 minutes. Stops.
Okay. Well, you said you click on my token, but it doesn't do anything for me. So
We have to click on your token and then click the initiative button on your sheet.
gotcha. Thank
Because
you.
when your character, if your token selected, it'll put it in the tracker automatically. And it did not roll advantage for you, so go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
See if it's better. Yep, that was better. All right. Well, it would help if I put the fucking monster in the initiative. That's great. Okay. So Verabrar, it is flying towards you. You can wait until it's however far away as you'd like it to be.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for 150 feet.
Okay. Well, it's basically that was when it leaves this cave.
Oh, okay. Then
As
in
soon
that
as-
case, I'm gonna wait for 90.
Okay.
Next
So,
to
yeah, so you wait a few moments. It'll be there. It'll get to within 90 feet, and you can shoot.
All right. I'm going to first cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Okay.
And then I will make 2 attacks with the old longbow.
How many rounds is a minute in this?
It's 6 seconds around, so basically a minute would be 10 rounds.
Do those hit?
Yes, they both hit. So basically, if it's something that says it lasts a minute, it'll last for 1 combat. If it says it lasts for 8 hours, it lasts for an entire day.
Sneak attack goes onto the first one because I only get it once per
Gotcha.
turn.
All
I do
right.
get to roll, so.
So
on.
29.
And that's from the Hunter's Mark.
Okay. Okay.
And
Yep.
I used a bonus action already. Never mind.
All right. So you already used your bonus action?
Yeah, I used it to cast Hunter's Mark.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty. Ryle.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the side, and how far away from this, away is this chimera?
He's currently about 90 feet away.
Okay. I am going to come over here and load the harpoon. And
Okay.
I'm gonna yell at my golems to get ready to attack when he gets in range. Hey, you can help. Unless you want me and the monkey to do it.
Reactions to fire.
It does, yes. All right. So Ryle sits down in the seat of the cannon of the ballast. That was Ryle. Caldris.
Well, you know what? I'll load it for Caldris, since I can attack at range.
We drive around with that thing loaded, sir. We're not
That's true.
amateurs.
I'll let it be. It'll take 2 turns this first, 2 actions this first round. Then it'll take 3 from there on.
So he aimed, I pulled the trigger.
Okay. I probably should have kept that open. What was it? 3d10?
You know, I don't remember.
I have to look this fucking thing up. I am going to look this fucking thing up. All right. 2 seconds while I pull off my DMG.
Man, I wish I had cool bonus actions.
All right, that Sigurd, you go take your turn. And I'll figure out the damage here in a second.
Yay, rain. Or yay, rogue. Yeah.
How do I move my character?
You should be able to click on him and move him around.
There we go. I had it on the pan tool instead of that
Ah.
I guess I'll move here and I guess hold my action and then rage. Can I prepare an action like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You can't. I don't know if raging would be good here because we don't. I think you have to be able to take it. You have to do damage or take damage to keep rage going.
You
Oh,
must
yeah, that's
attempt an
true.
attack
So-
on a hostile creature. You
Ah,
don't have to
well, then
hit
I'll
it. You don't have to do damage, but you have to make a hostile action on a hostile. You have to be in combat.
I'll just go ahead and pull the axe out and shield and get ready at the side of the airship then.
Okay.
Most importantly, in the paladin aura.
Oh yes, that's true. The you see that blue box? That's stuff. That's where you can be to get help from Caldrus on saves.
Blue box.
On the the blue square on the map there. You might need to zoom out a bit to really see it. Oh, if you don't know how to zoom, that's a good point. He's on the top right. You'll see a
Yeah,
bar.
I got it.
Okay.
It's not appearing for me for some bizarre reason.
It might be the permissions. I don't know whether anyone can see the box at this point. I can see the box. It's my box.
There we go.
It's like there-ish right now.
All right, you should all be able to see it now.
With a
Okay.
purple outline.
Well, the purple outline you can be deleted now. You can see without the purple outline.
I was working on it. I just couldn't click on it.
God damn it, Caldrus.
It's the only thing I'm good at, sir. Annoying the fuck out of you.
God, I can't find this fucking. I know it's here in chapter 5.
DMG?
Yeah.
You press on, I'll report back.
Okay. Thank you. Let's see those. Sigurd knows that. Chimera is going to stay. How far out does he have to stay? 15 foot. So he's going to fly really close. And he's going to strafe the fuck out of you guys. So we're going to say everybody in that front section. So that is Sigurd. That is Ryle. That is Dragon Cultist. That is Caldrus. That is Monkey. That's everybody, basically. Needs to give me a dexterity save. DC is 15.
Something to do with a shield master. 1 second.
Right, so you get +2 to your AC when you make a dex save. Or +2, right?
This is you're subjected to the effect that allows you to make dexterity saving throw. You take only half damage. To take only half damage, you can use a reaction to take no damage if you succeed on this thing, posing your shield between yourself and the source of the effect.
Oh, okay. So, alright.
Also, because everyone is in the aura of sexiness, they add 3.
Okay. So, everybody makes their save then. Let's take it to Cultist.
Also, sir, I was misremembering it's +6 to hit and 3d10. So
Excellent.
I linked a ballista attack up above. It was a 21 to hit and 20 damage.
Okay. Very good. One moment.
The amount of beeping currently coming from the kitchen frightens me. I'll be right back.
Clearly, I should have got some javelins.
You can say you have javelins or something if you want, or a short bow or whatever.
I have javelins like on stock on the deck of the ship, so you're welcome.
I
to
give myself
those
hand
five.
axes because I figured that'd be more fitting, but I can change those, I guess.
You can have both.
I was
It's-
gonna give you one, but
You are
it's
look. You have
magical,
you have
and
fucking
it's
belt
illegal.
of hell giant strength. You are more than capable of carrying a couple of hand axes and some javelins.
Okay, I'll add those in there then.
All right. Well, anyways, those of you who take half damage take 16 because you have Shield Master. I guess you don't take any fucking damage.
Sweet.
Cultist takes full damage. So that cultist goes down in flames.
remind us after this combat. I will make you some javelins.
22, 20.
I gave myself a couple.
Ah,
No more adding things though, regardless of feasibility.
so I don't fucking forget the next time. Okay. Anyways, that was a Chimera. He's currently hovering about 20 feet from the deck. Not hovering, but he's flying away after blasting you guys with fire. Did you make a save for the monkey, by the way, Ra?
He's dead.
Hmm?
He's dead.
He's dead. He hasn't even had 16 hit points.
No, he has 8.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he did. All right. You are not very good with your familiars.
Well, I'm doing better than last time.
That's true. Verabrar, back to you. You're muted, Matt.
So I am, thank you. That explains why nobody even chuckled when I asked if the Ild rune could extinguish the fire breath. But anyway. I
The
am
answer's
going
no, by
to.
the way. Although, does
Yeah.
that give you resistance to fire damage or
No,
anything
it gives
like
me resistance to cold, actually.
that? Cold. Okay.
Which is so
Oh, wait.
stupid.
That was fire damage?
Yeah. You have the other rune. You should have taken half.
I have
No, I
resistance
already-
to fire.
I have resistance to fire already.
Okay, then have whatever I told you.
What if you were AFK and you missed it?
Then you were 32 is the full damage. You made your save, so you take 16 minus whatever resistance.
Thank you.
Oh,
No
God.
problem. By the way, the gondola's also been spurned a little bit.
Motherfucker.
I missed.
You were
But I will
correct.
duck down beneath the railing and take a hide.
Okay.
I think I misspoke. I think Sai had fire resistance.
I didn't think you did.
Who's got the fire rune? Varabar's got the fire rune?
No, but it's the ice rune that gives you fire resistance. The shard of the ice rune. EC? I don't know how you say that.
It's ice.
Yeah.
I think I have that.
All right. You only get one attack there, Verabrar?
Yeah, I only get 2 attacks on the first round of combat
Gotcha.
at this
Okay.
level.
I totally have that thing because it gives me the ice sheen.
It's not my job to tell you guys what magic items you have and don't have. It's your guys' job to remember. All right. Verabrar, where exactly are you trying to hide on the deck of this open ship?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for the stairs then, and like kind of be like hiding in the
Okay.
staircase.
Okay. That's fine.
I didn't look at it from the profile view when I was deciding that. I was like, oh yeah.
I'm really generous on being able to hide, but I think that was a little ridiculous. Ryle,
If
is
it was
your
a forest, it would have worked.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead on this thing as it gets close,
Okay.
and look back at the golems and yell at them. So, what are you doing? Start firing. So first Toll the Dead.
Okay. So you're not going to use your action to help with the crossbow?
No.
Okay.
No, he came over here to steal my job and then buggered off.
Very good.
I only have a range of 60 feet.
Okay. Made it save. Is it half damage or no damage when it makes it save?
It's
No damage. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those hit.
Wow, that's pretty good for the pea shooters.
All right.
Will this be
10,
a large creature?
22,
29.
The Chimera is a large creature, yes. Monstrosity, to be precise.
Well, fuck that.
And
Hmm?
I'm gonna hunker down behind my shield, and that's my turn.
Okay. Counters.
Well, I don't have much of anything to do. I guess I will draw a crossbow and fire at it because alone it takes way too much effort to load, aim, fire a cannon.
Okay. All right. Nope, that'll hit.
I was laughing at the damage.
I mean, you're not very good with it, but you still hit it.
I have a 0 to dex.
All right.
I
So,
move.
Gurn, we can say you grab some javelins if you like.
Okay. One moment.
If not,
I know
I did explicitly say that I was keeping my javelins on the boat previously, so they're on the deck.
Okay. If you go into the SRD like I showed you, the javelin should be in there, so you can just drag and drop it and click on it.
What do the gray numbers mean again?
He has like something checked where he's rolling advantage, so it's
yeah,
trying to
yeah.
tell you which one to
Sorry
pick.
about that.
No worries. Yep. So that would actually, the first one would be the normal one we take there, so that would not hit.
Okay. And then I have an extra attack, so can I throw another one?
Yep.
Okay.
There we go. Actually, I apologize. The 13 would not hit. The 14 would. So that 6 actually does hit.
Good job.
Sweet.
All right. Chimera.
Okay, I have one more of the 3, unless there's like a barrel of them nearby or something.
We'll say there's a barrel of javelins on the deck somewhere you can just be grabbing them out of.
Okay.
Javelins don't cost anything. You have the fucking forge cleric can make like 100 of those a day. What's the recharge? Recharge on 5 or 6.
Is Zalfia not using this crossbow on the back to try to shoot this guy?
That one is a fixed position, so she'd have to run over.
Oh,
she can
it
run
is.
over there first. I forgot that guy was actually there. But yeah, on her turn, she will run over, and she'll start the process of loading this one up. Let's see here. 5 or 6, you can use a fire breath again. Hey, you can use a fire breath again. You guys are all attacking, but 5 of those fucking the guys hit him. They've done Veribar, and also Veribar is the one that did the most damage, and he's run away down that direction.
I missed last round.
No, but the first round you fucking shot the shit out of him.
Yeah.
So I think he would actually fly over this way, and he would blast this direction. You can only get to 3. Veribar, where you're at, I'm gonna say you're gonna have advantage on the save.
Okay.
As it comes blasting down the doors. And I need saves for your skeletons.
All right, I'm pulling them up.
I don't know if they have enough hit points to even survive a made save, but we'll see.
Maybe. They do.
Okay. God, you guys are rolling great in your saves. I'm glad you're wasting them all right now. So it looks like they're all made, the ones you rolled so far. Oh yeah, I said 3. So yeah, you all made it, so you all take 17 damage.
Okay, those 3 of them die.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to start yelling and yelling at this dragon. So, do you have any idea how long those take to make?
How many hit points do they have? 15?
13.
13, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I rolled a little better than average. All right. Verabrar. Fire! That guy just shot fire up your ass.
He didn't even know I was there.
He saw you run that direction. He doesn't know exactly where you are, but he saw you run down into that doorway.
I'm totally going to snipe him in the face now.
Okay. Awesome. 14 will hit. All right, 21, 23. Alrighty. And you want to try and hide somewhere down there? Want to move deeper into the...
Yeah, I'm
the
definitely
ship?
going to move a little bit further down. And
Okay.
roll a little hide roll.
All right.
I have tons of movement, so I can easily go up and down the stairs.
Yes, I know. Yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, you're down there, so you're more or less hidden. He's got an idea of where you are, but he can't see you.
Talking to Brassic here. Does he have a window? Why is he not shooting at people? I'm going to scold him.
Guess there are windows, aren't there? Oh well, yeah. Good point. They will start shooting. I'm gonna give them the last round because I forgot to roll them in. Ryle.
All right, again, I'm just going to use Toledel on this guy and tell the remaining golems to attack.
Okay. Your spell has no effect.
Okay, would I realize it doesn't have any effect? Or he missed the, he made the save.
He made the save. I didn't delete your golems. I just moved them to the GM layer so I would remember they're not there.
Oh, that's fine.
All right, all 3 of those hit.
Okay.
If you want to convince him not to attack your golems, you're not doing a very good job. They're the only things hitting him.
I know.
Are they hitting him with short swords?
With javelins. Or short swords.
They have bows. And
Yeah,
the same
short
modifier, yeah.
I see.
actually, it would do 1 extra damage, but I've already rolled them, so.
All right. It's Ryle's turn.
This thing has
Eldris.
a ton of health.
It's very bloody, by the way. I forgot. I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but it's bloody at this point. Oh, also the shift took more damage. Cal, just muted if you're talking.
I'm trying to figure out what to do. Because I have cultist on the ballista, but I didn't know if it spun that far around, and I didn't want to just heavy crossbow.
Yeah, well, he's circling the ship, so we'll say you guys can shoot it if you have enough actions. It's at actually 1 right now, so it has 2 more actions needed to shoot it.
You know what? I forgot that I can attack twice even with my stupid bow, and I'm gonna just attack twice with my stupid bow.
Okay. Remember, you can smite with your bow, I think.
Yeah, probably can.
All right, that's 2 hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll you a smite real quick though.
Okay. All right. So 11.
I'm just smiting once, not twice.
27. All right. He jerks in the air and blood's pouring down his flank. Sigurn.
I'm gonna go
A
ahead and,
very bloodied chimera.
go ahead and throw 2.
All right.
Actually, that's too late now. Can I have raged as a bonus action before that?
You could have, but you don't need to. He's dead.
Oh, okay.
That javelin takes him in the throat, and he plummets down the side of the mountain. You're about 350 feet up. All right, 350. Yep. By the way, you were following up some stairs up the side of the mountain. They're cut for giant size, so they're huge for humans, but it's very clearly a stairwell you're following up. So you're about 350 feet up that from the bottom of the mountains. So the chimera falls down the stairs. You guys are hovering right, about 50 feet from his cave he came out of.
I'm going to rush over to my golems and start fretting, see if there's anything left of them to salvage.
Okay. Yeah, there's plenty. You got. I'm sure you're stocking up on common metal shit. You have more than enough there to reforge those golems when you have time.
Yeah, so I'm going to take them and lovingly place them under the deck somewhere where they'll be safe.
So what you guys see is Ryle running over, and he's kind of like hugging them closely and crying like the Rancor Keeper in Return of the Jedi as he carries these broken golems down on the deck.
Exactly what I was going for.
Great metaphor. Analogy? Simile.
What metaphor?
It's simile.
Whatever.
Because it's like her ass.
That's true. All right. What do you guys want to do?
Verbo would like to take a nap and heal some up. He's
Okay.
not feeling particularly good.
You guys just going to chill here on the ship at this about 150 feet from the top of the mountain?
Well,
Well, you said there was.
Do you want to check out this cave?
I do.
I don't know shit about ships yet, but I have spent a little bit of time on this one. Do I feel like there's any immediate concerns, broken ropes, fucked up rigging, things that need fixing from that from the fire breath that hit it?
Give me an investigation check. It looks scorched pretty good. It doesn't look like it's in any danger of falling apart immediately. The ship is not bloodied yet, but it took some fire damage.
Okay.
By the way, Sigarn, bloodied is a thing from 4th edition, so you're probably not familiar with it. It means at half damage, half total hit points.
Half or less.
Right. So if you hear me say that, you know you have an idea of that you've done some damage.
Okay.
So you guys are going to investigate the. Okay, we'll go to Caldus.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's hunker down toward the cave and land, so that I can take more proper inventory and replace any ropes and rigging, if need be, or get our cultists on that while we go check out the cave.
Okay. Yeah, the cultists can do some repairs. They won't be able to repair everything. In an hour it takes you to do a rest and investigate the cave, but
Triage.
they can. You'll get some hit points back with that. When you investigate the cave, it looks like it's about 50 feet deep. Those of you with dark vision, at the back of it looks like there's a nest.
How large is this nest?
Chimera-sized.
Ah. I would like to sneak up to this nest.
Okay. You are able to sneak on to roll for it. Sneak up. The nest appears to be, it's empty of living creatures. It looks like there are some corpses and some other stuff kind of mixed in there.
I would like to search through this other stuff.
Okay. You find some mixed coinage, 120 copper pieces, 45 silver, 6 good-sized gemstones, what looks like a gnome's set of leather armor in kind of rough condition, with a little, what looks like a music box that still works. Plays the Benny Hill theme when you wind it up.
Didn't work for him, huh?
Nope. There is a dagger with an obsidian blade. There is a helm, a gold-plated helm studded with gems and topped with a tiny golden anvil.
This is very forge-oriented.
Yep. And
Sounds
then,
interesting.
and then, if Veribar, since you're the one that approached, please give me a D3. Oh, give me 3 D100.
70, 30, 52.
You were
Pretty
pretty
close.
close. That was actually weirdly close.
I'm actually normally pretty good at getting close on random ass fucking guesses.
All right. There is a potion of some sort. I also like how you guys don't have a wizard to identify shit anymore. There is actually 2 potions.
Barbarian will drink it, I'll be fine.
I'm sorry, we went through like 3 fucking wizards to get here.
Actually, looking at this, there's actually 3 different. Well, 2 potions and 1. That's kind of potion-y. So 3 vials of liquid. I guess I'll let the cleric make Arcana checks on those of you who wants to try to identify what they are.
I have spells. Can I try?
Oh, that's true. You're also spellcast. Yeah, I guess there's 3 of you as spellcasters. So if you want to try, you can make Arcana rolls.
My Arcana is +0, but I'll try. Oh!
Okay. Which one of those are you trying to identify?
I'm going to start with the vial of liquid.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So vial of liquid is that is a oil of slipperiness, which is the hardest part of this game is remembering my ABC, so I know where the fuck in this book these things are.
How the fuck do you spell oil of slippery?
I think you got it.
I did spell it right. Hey. Look at me go.
This clear gelatinous oil sparkles with tiny ultra-thin silver shards. It can coat 1 slashing or piercing weapons or up to 5 pieces of slashing or piercing ammunition. Applying takes 1 minute. For 1 hour, the coated item is magical and has +3 to attack and damage rolls. Oh, sorry. I apologize. That's oil sharpness. I lied. Wrong thing. Never mind.
I was gonna say that is hella good.
It's hella good, but it's also the wrong item. Sticky black unguent is thick and heavy in the container, but it flows quickly when poured. The oil can cover a medium or smaller creature, along with the equipment it's wearing and carrying. 1 additional vial for each size above medium. It takes 10 minutes to put on. You then have the effect of the freedom of movement spell for 8 hours. Or you can pour it on the ground. It'll cover a 10-foot square, and you'll get the grease spell in that area for 8 hours.
Yo.
Sigurd just copied it for me. Thank you, Sigurd. And Caldrus, you will also be able to identify one of the 2 items. Which one do you want to identify?
Whichever one's easier for you to read.
Well, it's the same fucking. It's fine. The first one, it's a potion of fire breath.
Thank you.
I got you covered.
So then the third one, let's see, Arcana 13.
Oh, Sigrun, give yourself 1,250 gold
Oh, why?
because we have that in our team treasure for you.
Because
1,000 how much?
250.
we lost a guy, but we still split our treasure 4 ways and figured that the next replacement should get a cut of our stuff.
Okay. Well, then distribute 290 gold amongst yourself, because how much I left over?
Oh, they have more gold than
Oh no,
that.
we
That's-
have
Yeah,
a
I know, I'm
lot
just
of
being
gold
ridiculous.
ourselves.
I don't know. I don't think my character would be all that worried about money.
The last potion is a potion of water breathing.
Do you want me to link that one too?
Okay. And you guys can, I suspect the potion of water breathing is actually, I think the fire breathing is as well, in the SRD, so you can probably search it and just drag it over to your sheet. Whoever wants those. Remember, if they're in your group treasure, you got to take an action to get them out of there, and then another action to use them. If they're on your person, it's just 1 action to use them.
Does anybody want any of those?
Mm-mm.
I don't need them right now.
Okay.
So I just say put them in there.
Water breathing is utilitarian. Fire breath is can be quite useful in an attack in the right situation.
Yeah, somebody who doesn't have any good ranged options should take the fire.
Although,
potion.
I will remind you guys, you're heading into the fire giant keep, so it probably doesn't make that big of a difference. Let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break, and you guys can take a short rest. You guys can do all that. We'll start back up again in 5 minutes.
Okay.
So whoever's... yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, for short rest, you can choose to roll as many hit dice as you need to. You
I
don't have
didn't
to.
take any damage.
Okay, so then you're fine. So in your case, you don't get anything back. You're just chilling and whittling something while the rest of the party.
Is there composite bows in this, or did they get rid of those?
I don't believe there's a composite bows. There's long bows and short bows,
Okay.
and then a couple different kinds of crossbows.
You get your
You're wanting
strength.
the strength modifier?
Yeah, but that's not going to happen, I'm assuming.
No,
I don't think so.
yeah, there are none that I can think of, and I don't think there are any. Maybe there'll be something new in the other one, but no, not that I'm aware of.
Would you
Maybe
use
if
your
maybe
dex
if
for shooting it, or no? Or
it's
is it
dex,
just-
yes.
Okay, so then I had to stick to javelins then.
Yeah, so if you want to you'll use your strength.
With
but,
that
like,
said, though, there's some pretty cool like strength-based chucking weapons. Like there was a spear in Princes of the Apocalypse that like did lightning damage, and then once you threw it, you could return it to your hand and stuff like that. So you're not totally like fucked by not having composite bows.
Yep, that is very true. So yeah, I'll be back in a couple minutes, and please enjoy taking a napping character. That goes out to the pussy rogue who took all the shots.
Yeah. My AC is actually really good, but I made all the dex saves. I just still took a ton of damage. I just took 5 hit dice to get back to full.
Oh.
Although I did roll really poorly on a few of them in the middle.
So did you guys start at 1, or did this adventure start later on? I've never done a published
Started
one.
at 3.
No, we started at 1. The way that Storm King's Thunder
yeah, we
works,
did,
though,
yeah,
the
yeah.
official module starts at 5, but there's a quick get everyone up to speed intro thing that if you want to start at level 1, it's kind of like power leveling. It's like having your buddy drag you through fucking dungeons. It's you get to a town, you do some stuff in town real quick, and you're level 2, and then you go and you save the townsfolk that evacuated, and you come back and you're level 3, and then you go and you do another thing and you're level 4, and then like
Gotcha.
once you turn in all of the quests, you're level 5s, and the like official Storm King's Thunder starts.
I see.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay. What does this do? Oh, I don't
In
like that.
4 levels, I think that would be like peak of the power curve of how I've multiclassed. Because that's when I'll have 2 attacks every turn, and I'll have that rogue thing, the dodge, evasion.
What archetype or whatever they're called for ranger did you grab?
I'm the Underdark Ranger.
Is that in a Unearthed Arcana thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I can go dig it up and link it to you.
What was the question?
I was just curious what version of ranger he is.
Ah, okay.
And you don't have to go dig it up. I can find it on here. I'll just link what I've been looking at in Discord.
There, that's the link to it.
Yeah, the Hunter Ranger in the book isn't bad. It's fine. It's the Beastmaster Ranger that's really weak.
The Beastmaster Ranger in the Unearthed Arcana is actually, but
Oh, the Unearthed Arcana is good, yes, but in the book it was weak.
yeah, it was.
But
But I like
the
the
Hunter Ranger,
Underdark Scout is sweet.
which he did make it into Xanathar's. I think it has been revised. I'm not going to be playing with what you're playing. In the future, though, we'll be using the official versions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When is that supposed to come out?
Later this month.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm a member of the Deep Stalker Conclave.
Gotcha.
And by the way, if we do end up playing Tomb of Annihilation at some point, it will be based on XP again. So, just an FYI. There aren't really any good ways of milestone leveling that.
You guys seem pretty cool. I'd be more than happy to join for that.
Cool.
Especially
It'll be
doing
after we
published stuff.
it'll be after we finish this.
Yeah, we did.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
Elemental Evil, or what was that? No,
Prince of the Apocalypse.
Prince of the Apocalypse. Before this, and then
Always wanted to play the Elemental Evil one. At least the starting adventure that they had, the Hamlet or whatever it was called.
Mhm.
I played the 2000 something game, the Temple of Elemental Evil PC game, and it was a buggy mess, but it was still interesting that they were able to adapt most of the 3.5's rules into a PC game.
Yeah, the Prince of the Apocalypse is an updated version of that. It's quite fun. I quite like it. I like it because I like deep dungeon dives.
Mhm.
Some of these guys occasionally got a little bored because they wanted to go explore wide open vistas, which is what Storm King's Thunder is very good at.
Well,
So-
the main problem is I had made like a very like role play wizard who wasn't an adventurer. He got like wrapped up in the stuff, but then I had all of these like illusionary out of combat, like I could lie to people and I could do illusions and I could
A lot
whatever.
of face of the party kind of things.
Yeah,
that
and
are-
which normally
great.
wizards don't do. Like I didn't have an outstanding charisma, and Ken hit me in the face with a fucking pick and gave me disadvantage on persuasion and diplomacy. But
And what's funny is him with all of that was a better party face than my character, the Warlock, who had a 20 charisma, but I never rolled above a 15.
Isn't that
he
how
was
it usually
definitely
ends
a
up?
better face than my character, who was prone to kill anybody he negotiated with.
Or the party's wizard when he failed a wisdom save against his cursed weapon.
That did happen once.
or your Arakoa allies when they met you outside the temple.
Yeah, that too.
I really liked fucking with Gothic. It was fun.
He was a fun character. And he was pretty purpose built to the dungeon dive scenario.
All right. Did I hear Tyler back?
Yep, I'm back.
Okay. So I think it's everybody. We'll go ahead and keep on going here then. I gotta check something here real quick. I apologize.
Yeah, I'm just glad to play some D&D because other than second edition, played another system called Fading Suns, but that's out of print as far as I know, as well, and also really outdated.
I haven't heard of that.
It's imagine Dune, Star Wars, and pretty much anything else you can fit in there, thrown together. Like it's like a Dark Ages in space kind of thing, the fall of the Roman Empire, but it's humanity's already made it in the far-flung universe, but no one knows how to really like recreate any of the technology that got them there. It's pretty interesting. It's all D20s only. Like 1 is always a success, 20 is always a failure, 19's a normal failure, and like it's kind of like the White Wolf RPGs in terms of its systems, like Vampire the Masquerade and stuff like that.
I've not played any of those. Although I would be curious to try Vampire the Masquerade.
I would try it as well. I didn't really get to start messing with D&D until I was like a grown up and out of the house because I lived in the middle of nowhere. So I missed a lot of the old systems and stuff.
I oddly started playing D&D and Magic in training, actually, right out of basic.
That's the first time I played D&D was at my first tech school,
What branch?
Air Force.
Same. What'd you do?
First time I played D&D was actually on Medina Annex of Lackland.
I spent 6.5 months south of Lackland at Goodfellow, and it was
Poor thing.
yeah, it sucked. I mean, there was a paintball field, but you never had time to actually go.
What'd you do?
Operations Intelligence, which I don't even think is even. I don't think it even exists anymore. I think they rolled it into another intel job.
Probably. They've been combining a bunch of cyber and intel lately. I started as airborne cryptolinguistics, and then
I failed my DLAP, so I couldn't do that. That was what I was planning on doing initially. I missed it by 2 points.
nice. I got a 118, I think.
Nice.
But now I don't do that anymore because science. So now I work maintenance because let's go from intel to maintenance. That'll be great.
I didn't actually finish my 6-year contract. I tore a muscle in my leg, and the Air Force didn't want to wait for me to heal. So, what a waste of money. Taxpayers, so stupid. Like I was in crutches for 7.5 months doing my job still, and then they boarded me out.
The reason that there's so many ex-linguists that the Air Force wasted $400,000 on is because a bunch of us got pulled out of class for this or that or whatever medical little hiccup that was, just a couple of weeks. And there was a bunch of us on CQ at DLI. A general was set to come out, so instead of having a bunch of folks sitting around that had been sitting around for like 6-7 months, they said, everybody gets new jobs. Your maintenance, you're a cop. Your maintenance, you're a cop. Your maintenance, you're a cop.
What a waste of that. What is it, 1.5 years of training?
Oh yeah, 2 years in tech school, top secret security clearance, aircrew status, maintenance.
Oh, it's just so ridiculous. So you're still in?
Yeah. I play with
years?
spaceships now.
How many years have you been in now?
12. I'm so old.
Nice.
Okay, you ladies can continue your flirting later. Let's get back to the game.
Oh, I didn't realize you were here, sir.
I was the one that asked if Tyler was here.
I've been here.
I know. Anywho. So yeah, you guys could go up the stairs if you wanted to, or you could and leave the thing, tied up down here, or you can climb up the stairs. Or you could fly up and to the top if you like. It's up to you.
I would say we should fly it up to the top because we might have to make a hasty retreat.
That is very reasonable.
Okay.
Did we see the corpse of this thing?
It plummeted down.
Oh, way below. Okay.
Yeah, you're 350 feet up in the air. Up a mountain peak.
I can see up to a mile, sir.
Not through clouds and shit, though.
Yeah, I'm just being ridiculous.
So yeah, as you guys fly up, you see what looks like a fortified village at the top of the mountain.
This must be Ironslag.
Can we just hit a ballista range above the village and just rain hell on these people?
It's all
Yeah,
right.
if you want to. Okay, hold on. I am setting stuff up for you.
I mean, Varamar is great at range, so we'll just double ballista, couple bows. We go,
Yeah, and just
go get some
rain
rocks
fiery hell on a bunch of fire
and
giants.
drop rocks on them like the fucking cloud giants.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've got an idea. How about this? We just fly up in the middle or up in the air and fabricate a giant anvil.
Absolutely, please do that.
Okay, so you guys get all the cultists up on the airship, and you fly. You get all everything locked and loaded and ready to go. You fly. Somebody kicks on the flight of the Valkyries. As you guys fly up and over, I'm just going to go ahead and turn off dynamic lighting, I think. Can you guys see now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
You don't see any fire giants. You do see some folk here.
Oh, yak folk.
Look like
Those do not look like giants.
they are not necessarily giants. However, the one that sees you flying up with this massive airship, guns blazing. He blows a horn. A gong sounds. And a bunch of yak folk start pouring out of the surrounding all these buildings. So let's go ahead and roll initiative.
Wait, it's yak folk?
Guys,
Man,
this
I don't.
ain't
I feel like they're
Ironslag.
not going to build us a tower for this.
This isn't Ironslag.
Oh.
Cal just linked.
Gathers what?
Oh, yeah. So yeah, you just link that there. There was not. You were at the base of this mountain. You didn't see any kind of entrance in there. So you suspect it might be like literally under this village.
I don't have a token, so I'm gonna just click the button
Okay,
and hope for it.
I haven't given you one yet. God damn it! Stop it.
I don't know what you want from me.
I'm gonna have to draw.
Love you, kid.
Murder all of you in your sleep.
Joke's on you. We just woke up from a rest.
Why am I putting you guys all in the fucking jam? Like, what?
You just leave Flight of the Valkyries in general chat with absolutely no explanation.
Oh. We'll say the airship is like that. So you guys are all in the airship. We'll say you're 40 feet off the ground. How many cultists do you have left? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 cultists left, so they'll be manning the guns for you.
I've been so distressed by what just happened. I forgot to resummon Socrates. So now we don't have anybody to load the gun.
All right. Are you guys going to stay in the boat, or are you going to kind of hop off and engage in melee with the various yak folk?
I want to know what's going on because I was not expecting there to be yak folk in this village.
Really, even though the prophecy,
The
which
name of the
you were-
village is Yakfolk Village.
I mean, yes, but I mean, I was expecting there to be fire giants or something here, but all we see are just yak folk. I mean, are we really just going to go off and attack these people for no reason?
No, I was totally going to yell down to them first. And hope they speak a vaguely common language.
That's actually a really good question.
Can you like talk through your familiar or anything?
If I had a raven, but I've got a flying monkey. They can just look cute
Okay.
and throw things.
Well, let's do it this way then. You'll hear the horn blow. If you guys want to try, you'll see out of this center hut. You'll see a finely decorated, large yak folk step out of it and look over in your direction. What would you like to yell down to him?
Hi, this is awkward. We really did not expect to see people here, to be frank, and probably naive. But we were given a task to defeat the fire giants who are in Iron Slag.
Okay. He will say, Iron Slag, there are no giants here. Why do you come at us with weapons drawn?
I mean, we did expect fire giants. I mean, that's what we were told.
He kind of shakes his head and says, well, if you would put your weapons away, please, you can come down. My wives were setting out dinner, and we can discuss whatever it is you're looking for.
Verabrar will put his bow away
Yep.
and look around the boat, I guess.
I would have been on the cannon, so I just get off the front
problem.
ballista and stuff. I'm still loaded though.
Well, dinner sounds nice.
Yeah, I could eat.
As long as it's not grass or something.
That's racist.
Okay.
Speciesist?
I mean, D&D calls them races, right?
Yeah, I guess I do.
All right. So you guys can drop a ladder, and you can all come down and go over to the leader.
These things are enormous.
Oh yeah, they're big.
What
I thought
language
we
is
were
it?
small because we were on like a different like elevation. These things are just very large.
They're large creatures. You're medium creatures. These are 10-foot squares.
Aha. Okay.
They live in very small houses.
No, the houses are as big as your hosts. And he's smiling at you and nodding and gesturing for you to enter his home.
Yeah, I will approach.
All right. So yeah, you enter in. There are 2 female yak folk in the hut, and the smells coming through. It smells like a lot of vegetables. Don't smell any meat. But there is, it's not just grass. They have fresh bread and cheese, and there's some ale, and there's a vegetable and barley soup. He's like, please sit. We'll talk business later. My name is Chief Cartha. And he will sit you down at a low. There's like tables low for him. It's fine for you guys. And his wife will start setting out a meal, and he'll take out a pipe and light it and offer it to you guys to pass it around after he takes a puff himself.
Veribar will accept it and thank him for his remarkable hospitality.
Of course. Up here, so far from all outside interference, it is important to be kind and generous to travelers.
Well, that's one of the reasons we came so ready for hostility. Not only were we told that there were fire giants here, but we didn't expect such homeliness in the rough and tumble wilds. It's not been so in the rest of our travels.
That and we kind of encountered a chimera not too far from here.
He says, yes, that beast has besieged my tribe for many months. I apologize if you have had difficulty with him.
Well, you shouldn't be bothered any longer.
Wonderful. Did you kill it?
I did not personally, but it was... I can't remember who landed the killing blow. Someone speak up.
I was trying to remember whether we actually got
believe
confirmation or whether it just
But
plummeted.
We saw it
into,
plummet.
I mean, if it hit the ground after that, it's probably dead.
Yeah, so Sigurd definitely, it plummeted in a way that foretold that if it wasn't dead yet, it would be when it hit the ground for being unconscious.
Yeah.
And Sigurd did lay the finishing blow. So if you raise your hand, Sigurd, he will raise up a cheer, and his wives will take it up, and he will hand you a large flagon of ale in celebration.
Okay. Do they speak common?
Yeah, they're speaking common. It's heavily accented, but they are speaking common.
I'm curious what their actual language is. Their native language.
Oh yeah, when they talk among themselves, they are speaking. It sounds like a mooing cow, a large,
Fun.
growly mooing cow. All right, and they invite you. They make some pleasant small talk and invite you to eat your fill. Food tastes fine. After an hour, anyone who's not an elf or half elf needs to give me a Constitution save.
Nice.
DC 15.
Good job, Ryle.
I appreciate that none of you, for a moment, thought, "Hey, maybe we should insight check these guys," because he rolled really shit on his deception check, so you probably would have caught him out.
I didn't smoke. I stayed nice. I haven't eaten or drinking anything. Didn't puff on the magical peace pipe yet.
Did you really not?
Veribar totally did, but he's an elf, so...
Okay.
I would have. I mean, how big was that pipe? I mean, these things are giant creatures, right?
It's two-handed for a human, but it's usable. Okay, so Cal, you literally just sat there for an hour and didn't partake of anything they were offering you?
I mean, I was talking. I guess after an hour, I probably would have hit up the peace pipe, but I'm a half elf, so it wouldn't matter either way.
Oh, you're half elf, doesn't matter. Okay, so Ryle, Sigurd, Sigurd, you're fine. Ryle, you are asleep.
Okay, there must have been some really potent stuff.
Yep. And with that, you're asleep for 7 hours, unless something is done to wake you. And the yak folk will look over at you and say, "I was really hoping that would be more effective." And now we need to roll initiative.
Man, you guys are dicks.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to have advantage, so I just do it again.
Yeah, just do it again.
Yeah, that's what I do too.
It says
This
you want
is-
to send the result of the roll to the turn tracker, but no valid token. But I'm clicked on it. Whatever.
See, this is what we get for being nice.
If I haven't trained you guys at this point to occasionally roll insight, I don't know what I can do.
Hey,
I,
I was just impressed with my ability to overcome my instinct to murder hobo. So like,
That's true. Normally, when we're like, you know what, let's not fucking charge in there and murder everything.
Are you able to custom put the initiative? Because I rolled without clicking on
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
I'll take-
yeah, he can. If you like click yourself again and then roll it again, and then you can just type the right one on top of it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, isn't that how the Earth Temple
well.
went?
Or roll
Not
the
the
same
same
thing.
Yeah, that works too. There's something that I'm supposed to have here. Danger sense. No, that's not it. Feral instinct. There we go. We're not surprised, so it's okay.
I mean, I was surprised.
I wasn't surprised. I'm asleep.
I just thought you
Ooh, he
needed a
does have
nap
special shit. Never mind. I'm going to
after working
delete that.
so hard on all your golems.
Good thing
Well,
I put
these
myself
guys-
between the two of them.
Should I make your golems be evil when you fall asleep like that?
I'm gonna check on them.
No, they're still technically under my control. I just can't tell them to do anything.
That's true. You're not unconscious. You're just asleep. All right, that's fine. Alrighty. So, Verabrar, you are first to act. Of course you are.
I am going to use an action to speak the command word and summon 2 lions.
Okay.
Can you guys see that square I made? I'm trying to do the little 5-foot radius thing.
Yes.
I
We
cannot.
can't, but the GM can fix that.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Well, it's not active all the time, so it's probably not important for you guys to see it all the time. I have to be raging.
I can turn it on and off as well. At will.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so I will use my action to summon 2 lions. So I have the lion stat block pulled up, but I don't have like a token or anything for it.
Okay. Yep. I can give you the stat blocks. Do you use both of them or just one of them?
Both of them. I don't like these people.
What size class are these?
Large.
Sweet. Still knock them over, possibly. I don't think I'm gonna win on a strength check though.
All right. Matt,
But I'm gonna, like-
you
Okay.
should have the sheets in your journal, and you should have control of the tokens now.
Awesome. Wunderbar. Cool. Thank you. All right. Do they have to roll initiative? I guess.
Are they just going? We'll just have them go on your initiative for ease.
Okay. All right. Do they get to go this turn then?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
Because that was your action, so I'll let them go. I'll let these guys go this turn for you.
This lion is going to run the 20 feet over to this guy. And because he's moved 20 feet, he's going to make a claw attack
Sure.
and try to do this cool, awesome pounce thing.
All right. 5 damage.
And he has to make a DC 13 strength save.
Fuck. There we go. All right. Is that DC 15?
13, I believe.
13.
Yeah, 13.
All right, she fails and she is prone.
All right, that means the lion gets to make a bite attack as a bonus action.
All right.
Miss horribly.
Chips a tooth.
This other lion will run over, and that's not enough movement though. So it will just make,
Was also already prone.
and it will make this attack.
All right, that's a hit.
Ta-da!
All right. Anything else, Caldress?
Bearber?
Oh no,
Bearber.
that is it for Bearber.
Okay, so Caldress is your turn.
Which one's the chief? Left or right?
It is this one.
Calders will skirt around the wife, end up between the pair of them. Actually, I like this better. So I will move to here, and then I will attack the chief with my sword. And there will be some smiting.
I lost you. Where'd you go?
I'm right in the center of all the craziness.
Okay.
Do I need to
Those are
wait
both
on
hits.
anything? Okay.
Nope.
Smite damage incoming.
All right. So 18,
Can I smite?
28, 29.
Yeah, I can smite twice.
Yep, absolutely.
So a second level smite and a first level smite and 2 attacks.
All right. Yep, hit him pretty hard. That was Keldris. So the female who's down on her back will stand up. She'll start cursing in her own language. You assume it's cursing. Since you felt the need to summon some stuff, she will also summon some stuff. She's going to summon an earth elemental.
Oh shit!
Who's going to proceed to start pounding on your lions. One to each of them. Those look like they're both going to hit. One for 10, 10 for the left, 12 for the right.
Okay.
All right. So Gurn.
Right, as a bonus action, I'm gonna rage, and don't know if how do I do that? Let's see.
What's the question?
Game +2. I'm just trying to see all the bonuses it's giving me. Right, and then I can still make my 2 attacks because the bonus action doesn't take that up. Yes.
Yep.
Right, I'm gonna target the chieftain, and all attacks against everyone around me within 5 feet, everyone's gonna get a advantage against them now.
Madness.
All right. Let's see. Those are both hits. So +2, so that's 10 and 14. So minus 24. All of a sudden, Caldress, your new friend, who seemed quite nice up until this point, just like screams in this fucking ox's face and just starts wailing on it with a battle axe.
How barbaric.
Ryle, you're just dreaming. One of your golems will take out a blanket and stretch it over you, tuck you in.
Sounds good.
Let's see here.
Is kicking him a bonus action?
It'd be an action.
That's why I tried to kill the chieftain instead of waking up the cleric.
This one is going to. What weapon are they used? The regular yak folk use. Just a greatsword. Okay. A greatsword is going to appear behind the three of you lined up. Spiritual weapon. Let's see. Sigurd, 1, 2, or 3?
Never pick 2.
Sigurd, you're muted if you're talking.
Sorry, my headset died for a second. What was that?
1, 2, or 3?
2.
2?
I don't know what was being said, so
Rookie mistake.
Caldrus, 1 or 3?
3.
All right. Wherever you're 1.
Yeah.
All right, it's going for the new guy. Because Sigurd, the female behind you muttered a prayer, and a greatsword has appeared above your head, and it reaches down to try and smack you.
oh, fun.
Man, you have a different definition of fun than I do.
That'll be
Rocks while
funnier if
everybody
you.
dies? Come on.
Yeah, that'll be funnier
This
when
is
you
a
watch the
great sword.
recording and I say don't pick 2, and then you come back and go, I don't know, 2.
I had to plug the headset in. It died right before you asked me what it was.
All right, that does not hit.
See? It's all
But
good.
that's a bonus action, though, right?
Mm.
Ryle?
I'm asleep. Oh,
Spiritual weapon.
spiritual weapon, bonus action.
Bonus action? Thought so. Okay. So she's also going to reach out and try and smack you guys with her quarterstaff. 1 for Caldrus, 1 for Sigurd.
In his sleep, Ryle babbles that spiritual weapon is a bonus action.
Spiritual weapons of bonus action, remember.
All right. Caldrus, she smacks you upside the head with her quarterstaff for 11 damage. Sigurd, you are able. She clinks off your armor. Doesn't affect you.
Okay.
All right. The chief is going to use his fist to just start banging on a gong next to the door, and you hear it echoing around the village.
That's not a good noise.
That's very bad. Very bad indeed.
You almost were able to kill him before he's able to do that. He is very bloodied.
I should have burned a second level smite, but it was my last one for the day.
I don't know if that would have been enough. Veribar.
All right. So I'm gonna have one lion attack
Attack who?
the one they're already been attacking.
Okay. She's no longer on the ground, so there's no advantage.
They actually do get advantage because they get pack tactics.
Oh, then they do have advantage.
Hey,
That's
look
a
at me.
miss.
And this other lion is gonna go wake up Sleepyhead,
Okay.
paw him awake.
Caldrus, I'm sorry, Ryle, you take you'll take a point of damage and you'll wake up.
Guys, I had this dream that these.
You got it. You see you wake up and there's a lion like biting your face very gently, but
Kitty nibbles.
Yeah,
Actually,
also
what-
screaming and fall out of my chair.
it's not even he's not biting your face. He's licking your face, trying to get. It was all like the rough cat tongue.
I'll start yelling and fall out of my chair.
Okay. Then you're prone, but you're awake. Don't the lions get 2 attacks, Veribar?
Do they? Well, it doesn't. I don't think it's a multi-attack.
Let me make sure.
No, they have 2 types of attack, but I don't think they get multi-attack.
So they
No,
don't.
there's
Never mind.
CR1. I don't think so.
Okay. Very good.
But Veribar does get an attack.
Yep.
And he will be attacking this same thing that they've all been attacking. And he does get sneak attack because there's an ally adjacent to
Yep.
this enemy.
Absolutely. That does hit. That's 21 damage. So she takes that, and she's got to make a con save for.
She's got to be dead, right? Come on. That's like 42 damage already.
Yeah, she's really weak, but she's not dead.
Man.
Well, actually, it's not a concentration for that. Okay, because it's an ability, not a spell. So, elemental's still there. Caldrus.
I attack the chief.
I can wait. Hold on. I can take
With
a dodge as a
advantage
bonus action,
as well.
right?
Yep, you can. You want to dodge as a bonus action?
I will do that.
You attack the chief. Very good. What were you questioning, Sigurd?
I was just mentioning you have advantage.
Oh, yes. Caldrus, you have advantage.
Tuh.
A lot of help.
All right. You run your sword through his chest. He's still up, but he's slumping pretty bad.
Damn.
All right.
There you go.
So he had 2 hit points left. You just crit him for 17. How would you like to dispatch of this creature?
Decapitated so he can give his head back to the other guy.
He wants that of the fire giant, not a fucking yak folk.
We can bring him 2 heads, man.
Instructions unclear. I bought this pile of heads.
We think we have the one you want in here somewhere.
Have the cleric make a wheelbarrow and just bring them all down.
Then yeah, I'm gonna sword through the stomach and then like shoulder into him, and then as I pull my weapon out, swing it around and bring it down into like his shoulder neck area if I can reach that high, and then kind of kick him off my sword.
Okay, absolutely. He tumbles out through the door. As the door opens, you hear screams throughout the village. They sound like dwarves, maybe some humans as well.
Neat. The magic weapon is like right here.
Yeah, it's like right behind you.
Does it get attacks of opportunity?
No, but the yak folk will.
Yeah, no, I'm asking.
Oh no,
So
magic. No, spiritual weapon is not going to attack. Because I
Actually,
felt like a jerk if I might give it one if the yak folk didn't get one, but she does.
I just wanted to move to here, and I didn't know if I could move through the spiritual weapon or anything.
No, you can. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, then I move here, and in my
Okay.
turn.
Very good. The priestess is going to be very angry. Let's see what other kind of good spells she's got. Verabrar, please give me a hold person is whiz save, right? Wisdom saving throw. DC is 14. And you are outside. No, you are inside the cleric's zone, but that does not help you enough. So you are held.
Awesome.
And the earth elemental will come over here, and he will get to punch you in the face with advantage.
Does the dodge action still help?
Kind of hard to dodge when you are held, so no. What's your AC?
21.
Jesus. All right, nope, does not hit you. Which is good, because he hit you really hard if he would have.
Yay for me.
I mean, he's hitting you, but it's not getting through your armor. So Sigurd.
I'm gonna use one attack, and then as a bonus action, use my shield shove to try to knock this lady on her ass.
Okay. You can use the bonus action first if you want to.
This is when I make an attack. I don't know if it
Yeah.
has to happen.
I'll
Yep.
allow it. As long as you're going to make an attack, you can do it first. Bonus actions can go before actions.
Well, how do I make a shove? I don't really understand.
Okay. A shove is your athletics versus its athletics or acrobatics.
Okay, so there.
Nice.
Barbarians, though.
Yeah, she can't match that. Out of curiosity, yeah, she rolled a 1, so she had a 4. So yeah, you knock her ass over tea kettle. Skirt goes over her head.
So would my attack and the first attack hit then?
We have advantage. You can roll it again if you like. Although I think it would hit anyways, but I rolled again because you might get a
Crit.
crit.
Okay.
Okay, wasn't a crit. One much better, but it still hits. But yeah, so 9, 11 because you're raging.
And then I have my second attack. Assuming she's still alive.
Yeah, she is still alive. Oh, she's
What's that 1d10 on the right?
in case he's using it two-handed.
Versatile
Nice.
weapon.
Go ahead and now you still have advantage to roll it again because you might get a crit.
Sorry about that. I keep forgetting.
Remember to hit the advantage button on your sheet.
Yeah.
That's another hit, so that's 12 damage. All right, tickling her pretty good, but she is still up.
If you want to do it like the way we have it, where it always rolls advantage, but doesn't gray it out, if you go to the gear
Yeah, I've
I-
got
on
that.
the top right of general options, yeah.
Yeah, I set this for him earlier because that's how we'll try it out this way. If it gets confusing, we'll move it back.
I have it selected on advantage now. If you want.
Okay, well, remember, but might not get advantage next turn, so we'll figure it out. Let's see. It's just strength checks. You might get advantage on those bash checks. I'll have to look into that when you're raging. Ryle, you're very confused. Also, the lion's still licking you.
All right, I'm going to push the lion away, stand up, and just wonder what the heck is going on here. What's going on? I'm going to look around. Is the earth or?
Okay, you can see the earth elemental beating on
that they're fighting?
Oh yeah, I mean, you can see the chief is dead. The barbarian's axe is bloody, and Caldris's sword is in his hands. There's the earth elemental beating on Verabrar. Verabrar doesn't seem to be moving. One of the women is on her back. The other one looks like she has had the shit. It looks like Verabrar has gone to town on her. And you can hear a lot of commotion coming from outside the tent.
Okay, what did I miss? So I'm gonna stand up, pull out my hand axe, and attack this one here right in front of me. Is he prone?
Yes, that one is prone.
Well, I assume that hits.
Okay, yep, that hits.
Okay.
All right. 7 fire damage?
Yeah, at level 8, clerics get a d8 on all their melee attacks.
Oh, nice. Is that just a forge cleric? Or I don't think it's all clerics, right?
Yeah, it's all clerics.
Oh, it's okay. Cool.
Well, it's not fire for everybody.
I see. It's some sort of damage.
And I'm not going to do anything with my golems this turn. So I'm still trying to figure out what the heck is going on.
Very good. I'm surprised you took that hand axe. I would have figured that Verabrar would have taken this.
Well, there's 2 of them.
That's true.
Calders
All right,
has
this
the
one
other
is...
Calders has the other hand axe, though I've been thinking about handing it to the barbarian.
Gotcha. This one is going to stand up. She's got to make a con save real quick for her spiritual weapon. She does make that. So spiritual weapon. Calders, I assume you're 2, since I'm asking you first this time.
Sure.
Okay. Sigurn, 1 or 2?
1.
Oh, sorry, 1. I guess you're 1 because there's only 2 of you. Never mind. So Sigurn 1, Calders 2. Going for Sigurn again. Uh, 19 AC, Sigurn?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Okay. Yep, does not hit. And then she will do something else kind of cool. She sees the one that the cleric is up. She's kind of annoyed. Sigurn, I'm going to need another save from you.
Okay.
I'd have to look it up. I think it's charisma.
Oh God.
One of the 2 charisma saves in the whole game.
Oh, this is a blind roll. Then.
Charisma save, yes.
That sucks for you, man.
Am I getting the paladin's charisma plus?
You will add
bonus
3,
armor?
yes.
Yes, you'll add 3 to it.
Right. So charisma then.
Charisma. All right. And you managed to make it. It was a DC 14, so you just made it. You are not banished to a harmless demiplane.
Oh my God.
What?
Thank God for paladins. Because I wouldn't have made the cut. I'm just not good enough for this world.
Welcome to the game.
You would have come back in 1 minute,
Maybe.
but that's
Things could have happened.
It would have been a very scary minute, though.
all right.
You will never believe the shit I just saw.
She snorts at you, and you get covered in yak snot. Outside, you continue hearing cries of alarm. I think I might have to reset roll 20 because it's being stupid for me.
It's being very slow for me as well. Like even typing in my notebook, it's being kind of laggy.
Well, it wasn't that. It was like I was right clicking on tokens, and it was
Not letting you do anything.
no, it was like popping up. Not only it was popping up the like roll 20 thing, but it was also popping just a regular Windows thing right over the top of it, so I couldn't fucking see it. It's quite annoying.
Right.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm doing
No,
something.
you're good. I'm making tactical plans.
Are you
Just
okay
marking off.
there,
I'm just marking off all the dead slaves.
That's frightening.
I noticed when we first came down, there was humanoid tokens in like the fields up there.
But the fact
None
that
of you asked about it.
Yep.
I wasn't expecting them to get murdered.
Yeah, we were coming in for a nice tea.
I did tell you that there were miners and townsfolk being kidnapped.
You did, but we didn't expect the nice shack folk to be doing it.
All right,
We
let's
thought
see.
this was some sort of like, work program.
So this one killed his slave, so he can get rolled into initiative.
Quick, somebody run out and get on the boat. Also, I'm pretty sure that Kella Darkhope is currently working the cornfield.
Is she?
I could make it to the airship in 2 rounds. I have 40 movement speed.
Damn barbarians.
Oh. But I need more armor on me though, and I'm completely useless.
I could make it to the.
I could talk to a squirrel.
I can do that now, actually, because I got that ranger thing.
I can actually, but I have to do it as a ritual spell, and it takes however long that takes.
Oh, I actually just got rid of that spell because I got the, you are now able to be understood and understand animals from being a ranger.
Rituals
can make
add
a-
10 minutes to whatever the spell casting time is.
Jeez.
I can make a figure of a squirrel.
Can you make me a mechanical squirrel?
That depends if Ken will let me.
We'll see if you guys survive this encounter.
Mechanical squirrels for all. You heard him.
Technically, I can let you cast Find Familiar.
Yeah, I can do this. Whoa, why did that come as 3 different...
Good job.
Why did that
Weird,
paste like that? That was super
Spacing.
weird.
Spacing does it for some bizarre reason. When I was trying to post potion contents, it was giving me weird breaks in it.
All right, Verabard, it's your turn.
Alright. Verabra is going to have this lion run back and then spin around and bounce because they have 50 feet of movement. So why would I not? Well, they have to move 20 feet to get the ability, and they have 50 feet of movement. So then
Screaming,
he'll do
look
that.
what I can do.
So that hits this cow person again,
Okay.
and needs to make a DC 13 strength save.
All right. All right, and it does not succeed.
Awesome. That means it is knocked prone, and
is
the
knocked
lion is to make a bite bonus action.
Yep. All right, and that is enough to kill that one. Tears his throat out, and that means the earth elemental also goes away.
It also means I'm unheld, right?
You are unheld.
Awesome. This lion is now going to run over here and do the same thing to the other one.
It has
Wait,
advantage.
yeah, and this one's already on the ground, right?
Yes.
It stood up.
Okay.
Oh, well then. Oh, sorry. Ignore that one. It needs to be a claw attack.
But it still gets advantage.
Yes.
So that does hit.
That means it's knocked prone, and it gets to make the bite bonus action.
It has to make a strength save, right?
Oh shoot! Yeah. So if it fails the strength save, the bite happens. If it passes, it does not.
Okay, it does make the strength save.
Okay. In that case, Verabrar will walk up to it and attack it.
All right, that'll hit.
Awesome damage, Verabrar. He does get the sneak attack though,
Yep.
because there are adjacent allies.
All right, and let's make a quick couple con saves. All right, just barely holds on to that spiritual weapon. Caldrus.
And then yeah, I'll make the dodge action as a bonus action at the end.
Okay, very good.
I guess I'm just gonna haul off and wail on cow wife.
All right. That's a hit. All right, she is super bloodied. She isn't, however, still up. Outside, you hear footprints, hoof prints charging towards you. Fast these things move.
Does she have spiritual weapon still going?
Oh, that's a good question. Let's find out. Thank you.
Spiritual weapon is in concentration. Sorry.
Oh, it's not?
Nope.
Okay. Well, thank you for your honesty. Go and take inspiration for being an honest player.
Awesome.
Also, the Yak Folk chief, he had a greatsword. He didn't have a chance to actually use it, but it's kind of like laying half out of the scabbard. It looks very fancy. You may want to investigate that later. Normally, you would have seen it in combat do its cool shit, but you had not a chance to, so I'll just tell you that it's pretty cool. So let's see. 60 feet.
Is it really
No,
stealing
steal-
at this point?
Dude's dead. It's more like claiming.
It's recompense. I can't even say that word. Recompense for him attacking you.
I feel
Yeah.
like he ruined
blood
a
feud.
lovely tea party.
No, I'm just thinking of Jane Silent Bob Straight Back.
Verabrar enjoyed the food immensely.
My, what a lovely tea party.
What a shame you had to ruin it with the poison.
I was really hoping to catch two of you with that. That would have made life very difficult for the lot of you. Sigurn, it's your turn.
Okay. So this person's still alive. I'm gonna move slightly and go ahead and swing again. That's not a hit, is it? And then
Do you not get advantage from your own rage?
no, I don't. Only allies. And then I'm
Oh.
gonna go ahead and try to shove her over.
Okay, well, hold on. She's
Oh,
probably...
no, she is knocked down.
Oh,
the,
she is.
the lion did it.
Ignore
Yeah,
that.
she's already on the back, yeah.
All right, then I'm just gonna make another attack.
Okay.
But you get advantage on the first one, by the way.
Yeah, so you can roll it. Go ahead and roll those again because you have advantage on them. It already hits, but you might crit. So roll them again. We'll take the first damages. Okay. So yeah, so those are fine. So we're just going to take the first two damages. So that's what? Just 9 plus 7 plus 4 is 20. All right. Just wailing on this prone person with an axe. Ryle.
Totally normal behavior.
Was that screaming I heard outside? Well, we better finish
Probably.
this quick. So I'm going to attack this guy with Booming Blade.
Okay, that's a hit. Yeah, she had 4 hit points left, so she was dead. All right.
That one. So what happened here?
I think they poisoned you.
Oh, they poisoned all
Or
of us.
drugged
just
you.
only- Yeah.
I'd also like to know where I went. Apparently, I disappeared.
What do you
No,
mean?
I still see you.
Yeah, you were still
Yeah.
there.
Now you're. Yep. There you go.
Oh, here I am.
It's one of
Wherever
those
you
shuffle
go,
puzzles.
there you are.
Well, no one's in the room at the moment, and I think we're still in combat, though.
Yep.
Right?
If you guys heard footprints coming towards you. If you zoom out a little bit,
Yeah, I've been
Oh, I
looking.
see them. I'm still just trying to figure out what's going on because I
Yes.
just woke up.
We've been betrayed. It
Cow
was-
people are bad.
It was a trap.
That's racist.
I mean, they attacked first, so I'm pretty sure it's not. Not racist when they're trying to kill you.
all right. Ryle, you still have movement, or you can have your people do something if you like.
I am still groggy and don't know exactly what's going on, so I'm just gonna finish off finish off the yak that was in front of me, and then just try and figure out what's going on. So that's my turn.
Okay. So we're gonna have some more. Gotta keep so far zoomed
Is
out.
where the lion is that the entrance?
The entrance.
The
We're gonna
tent?
say it looks like there's like a ramp over here, so we're gonna say the entrance. Well, this isn't that high. Versus it's 5 feet, so sure, the entrance will be right here. We'll say.
Beat me to it. Which makes sense since that's where I kicked the leader out of.
Exactly.
Otherwise, I kicked him through the tent.
And then through the door pops the head of another one of the yak folk. He was going to shout out in anger, and he'll pull out a longbow and he'll shoot it into he's standing over the body of his fallen leader. There are a whole bunch of fucking targets in here. We'll go top line 1. 2, 3, 4 will be the constructs. 5 will be Ryle. 6 is Caldris. 7 is Verabrar. 8 is Sigurd. 9 is second line. It's going for first line.
Ugh. Don't kill my lion, asshole.
All right. First arrow misses. Second one goes through for 10 damage. I mean, if he kills it, it just turns back into a statue, and you
Yeah.
have to resummon it later. So that's the first guy. This guy is coming from this direction. All right. And this guy is coming up from this direction. He's next to his buddy. All right. Verabrar.
All right. Verabrar is going to encourage the lion that was just shot by this asshole to go and tackle this asshole. And so that is what the lion is going to do. He's going to pounce on top of him and do that same running attack that is the lion's best move.
Okay. That's a hit.
He has to make a DC 13 strength save.
All right, does not succeed. He is prone.
This lion is also going to come out and join his brother lion. And he gets advantage for being next to his other lion,
Okay, so that's a hit then.
or any teammate, I guess, really. But
Yep.
And then Veribar will follow up himself and try to clear out of the doorway, so he's not in everybody's way.
Okay. When you clear out, if you look to your right, you'll see a big herd of fucking cowfolk moving towards you.
Oh, super fun. But he will also make an attack against this guy. Are these things humanoid?
I don't know. They are monstrosity.
Okay, so then yeah, just 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I will take the dodge action, and that'll be my turn.
All right. Very good. Caldrus. You're muted, Caldrus, if you're talking.
No, I'm sorry. I'm counting squares.
Okay. If you measure it, it is accurate. If you use the measure.
Yeah, but I had my token in hand, so.
Gotcha. That's what she said.
Giggity. I move here, and I will attack this brown cow guy.
All right, that is a hit. That is a hit. I've still had to take that off because doing something else. 20. So yeah, you succeed in you and Caldrus just succeed in stabbing this thing to death.
Nice.
They hit pretty hard and they have a decent amount of hit points. So they're super easy to hit themselves because they're not wearing armor.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake.
All right, we have another yak folk coming in. Sigurn.
Okay. 40 feet. I guess I'll just move out next to Caldrus. Because putting myself right next to these assholes, bad idea.
You could
Alright.
take like a dodge action so that attacks.
But you would lose your rage though.
Oh yeah, he's raging.
Well, I guess.
Chuck a spear.
Yeah, chuck a javelin at them, I guess. I just
Okay.
drop my axe, I guess, or just holster it. I don't really know how many actions it take me to do that.
That is a good point because both your hands are engaged.
Yep.
Drop your axe.
You can
and
drop
pick it
an
up next
axe,
turn.
but now because it's an action. He's throwing it though. Yeah, that's fine. As long as it doesn't move again, you can do it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll allow it.
Okay, I'm just
I'm
aiming
not
for the
thinking.
closest one.
Okay. And that is a hit. And you get +2 because you're raging. We'll have to add that in later. Sorry.
9 damage.
The map is much larger than you. It is bigger over to the right. I've just got to keep fucking with these fucking tokens. By the way, your crew were looking down at you quite confusedly.
I guess that would be my turn. I can't make another one, but maybe we can have one of your constructs on your turn, Ryle. Grab that great sword that they were saying was valuable looking earlier. Or can they not pick up stuff and move it around?
Oh, I mean, we can totally just kill all these people first.
Yeah. Well, just in case we need to run to the airship.
Oh no, we're taking them all out.
Oh, we
don't run.
haven't finished our quest yet. We need to kill a fire giant.
Oh, that's true.
There's also a giant dragon slaying construct in this area. We are not leaving.
Alright, that's my turn.
That's your turn. All right. Let's see who's up. Yakfolk is up. There are 3 of you. Verbar 1, Caldris 2, Sigarin 3. Verbar,
Attacks made against me are made at disadvantage.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
So they both miss as you skillfully dodge out of the way like a coward,
Standing on the front lines.
like a bitch.
I was impressed.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I mean, we're always in the front line, so
Hey, now that I can, I'm much more comfortable in the front lines now that I have like the abilities I've not got.
It's going to hit you once, Sigurd, for 13 damage.
Okay. I take half. Wait, what kind of weapon is he using?
Greatsword.
Okay, so I take half. Is that rounded up or round down?
Why do you take half?
Always
Oh,
round
because
I'm
you're
down.
raging.
Yeah, always round it down.
Even if it's 0.5 or greater, always round down to the next whole number.
Yeah, the only exception is when you're adding hit points when you level up. Ryle.
okay, since everybody else walked outside, I'm going to walk outside too. And get to about right here. Look around. What did y'all do while I was out? Then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
And yell at the constructs to get out here and be useful. And I'm going to have them fire off. Well, I guess 2 of them are going to shoot arrows. The third one's going to pull out a sword and attack this guy since he's right next to it. So
Okay.
2 bows and a short sword.
That
Gotcha.
is advantage on the sword.
Oh, cool.
All right, all 3 on this guy.
Actually, I think all the bow hits still count as advantage because the guy's in melee with me. I don't think it matters if you're next to me or not.
What's the ability?
1 moment. It is Wolf in totem. While you're raging, your friends have an advantage on melee. Oh, I was wrong. Alright, so it's just the sword.
Very good. The sword did hit if you want to re-roll to see if they get a crit. Oh, yeah, I guess you did there. Okay. So yeah, 2 hits. The 12 and the 17 hit.
Okay, so 3 damage and 8 damage. So 11 damage total. And I have Spirit Guardians up. And can you see the area?
Yeah, but can you make it something a little brighter because it's kind of hard to see against the background? Make it like a purple or something. Thank you. All right, so you only get it about there.
Be right back.
He'll come over here. He's going to shoot somebody. So many of you. Verbar 1, Caldris 2, Ryle 3, Sigurd 4. Above that'll be one of the NPCs. 7 is going to be one of the NPCs. So it's 3, so it's going to be one of your constructs. Let's see, 9 on the first attack. Yeah, first attack hit for 9, second attack hit a crit. So another one of your constructs goes down. Ryle.
Okay.
Let's see, this guy. Melee.
Well, did it attack one of the ones in the back, or did it attack that one?
Doesn't matter. They're all going the same turn. Let's see. This guy will come forward. He doesn't know what's going on with Spirit Guardians yet, I don't think. So he'll enter the buzzsaw. He's got 2 guys he can hit there. We'll go Sigurd 1, Caldris 2. Actually, Sigurd just stepped away, so let's go ahead and do Caldris. So I have to remember to tell him later.
There's also the half movement, if that matters.
Well, as he stepped in, it took it, so it's fine. Okay, first one clanks off your armor, but the second, he's using a big old greatsword, swipes up under you and crits you, Caldris, for, what's 19 plus 15? 34? 34.
Sounds right.
Yep. Does that hurt?
Yeah.
Subtract my 3.
Very important. Oh, but when he steps in there, he has to make a save. What's the save for Spirit Guardians? 15?
Wisdom. and he might be 16 now. Let me check. Yeah, it's 15.
Take 12 damage if he fails it. He does. So he cries in pain and he takes 12 damage. What is this one? And he'll shout to his friends not to come in with the scary spinning gears. They're not just for show, he shouts in Kyle. So it sounds like moo. Let's see, this guy will come forward a bit. He'll shoot somebody. So again, 1 through 4 will be one of you. Otherwise, it'll be one of the NPCs. And it's going to be one of the constructs again. Well, actually, let's say construct will be 1, construct will be 2, line will be 3, line will be 4. Oh, it's going to be one of the lines.
No, not my lions.
It'll be the line on the right.
Oh, he's going to die.
Yeah, he took a hit, so he took 7 damage.
Yeah, that lion is dunsies.
All right. Poof, turns back into a statue. Veribar.
All right. Veribar is going to attack this cow thing right in front of him.
Okay. Don't think you had
I'm
advantage.
out
on
of
that.
range on that.
So you had the hits is not a crit though. All right, so
Still 20 damage though.
Yeah, not bad.
And then this lion who's still alive will run out here and then sprint back in and tackle this guy back here.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
He's the one with the bow, right? That's been like shooting at people.
This guy and this guy are currently shooting at people. Also, I totally forgot to do something. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, he's gonna do claw attack, and he has to make a DC 13 strength save.
Okay. One moment. All right. Would any of you like to shout to your crewmen to like do something? Because they can get a bolt off a round.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, but there are other
That's
people.
a good idea. Are you just gonna watch? And hopefully the crewmen
We're gonna have to have a word.
snap out of the reverie.
A sit down with
Yeah,
these guys.
When I went down there in the last fight, I realized they had windows down there, and they were shooting. Like, come on, they got to step up their game.
There's windows down there?
There's windows down there.
In my defense, I didn't realize there were windows down there. I did not intentionally screw you guys like that.
I mean, no, neither
We're
did I
talking
until I
shit
walked
about
into the room with him.
The cultists during the Manticore fight and the fucking Griffin fight.
Alright, he is prone.
In that case, the lion will make a bite attack. And miss terribly, apparently.
Not terribly.
I'm calling it missing terribly because he managed to miss one of these things.
Alrighty. Backfolk child. Which one was this? Oh.
Not just the yak men, but the yak women and the yak children too.
Yep. Actually, these guys don't engage. Never mind. I was wrong. So we'll ignore those. Well. Sorry, gotta check something here. Something's not going the way I thought it was. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead to put these guys back. I was wrong about this. I apologize. Nothing to see up here.
Was me.
Nope. All right, Caldus, you're up.
I'm going to attack the yak right in front of Erebor.
Okay. That is a hit.
That's probably not a hit.
Not a hit. Only missed by
You
one.
have
but not a
advantage,
hit.
right? Because you're in the aura and you're making a melee attack.
The enemy has to be in the aura.
I
Okay.
should have thought about that and attacked the other one, but it's fine. Nope. So hit one, miss one.
All right. Which one is this? Who are you?
Boop,
Ooh,
boop.
ooh, ooh.
I might have a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind. It is a bonus action. It just would be useless based on current standings.
Okay. Alrighty. Hey, finally gonna shoot one of you guys. Ryle, you're gonna get shot in the back by somebody sneaking up the backside on you.
Actually, if it's not too late, I can cast magic weapon on the barbarian.
Sweet.
Okay. I mean, doesn't really need it for anything. Does he make it a +1 or? Oh, okay.
Bonus to attack and bonus to damage. So
So just remember, Sigurd, you have a +1 to damage and attack rolls.
Thank you.
hey, thanks for all the advantage that I clearly just didn't use.
All right.
Next round.
Ryle, this guy tries to shoot you in the back, but it just clanks off your armor, and you turn around. And you're like, God, this guy too. All right, Sigurd.
Right. Which of these creatures do you want me to focus on? Because I know you hit the one closer to Verivar. I can't reach him, but the two that are right there. Which one's actually wounded so far?
You've both of them been hit a few times, but neither one was bloodied yet.
All right. I'm gonna focus on the one next to Ryle,
Okay.
that creature, and I'm gonna attempt to knock it over.
Okay.
Strength.
Athletics check.
Yeah. No.
Yep, this one was able to resist.
Oh. Okay. So he's prone.
No, he was able to resist. He is
Oh,
not.
I thought he wasn't able. Sorry.
No, he was able to resist.
All right, and then I'm gonna go ahead and attack twice.
Okay.
So adding
So-
+1 to hit and +1 to
Yep.
damage.
And those both hit, so that'll be +4 +2 is 6, so 17 plus 6
23.
is 23.
Awesome. How many rounds has it been since we started in the?
3 or 4.
Okay.
It's very rare that you get to more than 10 rounds. And I'll tell you what, if it goes more than 10 rounds, I'm not going to make you use another charge of rage. It doesn't make any sense. It's basically just to be one encounter. But they,
Okay. That's fair. Thank you.
yeah, in 4th edition, they used to call it an encounter, but people didn't like that, so they say 1 minute. But it's the same difference. All right, that was good. Yakfolk. First off, he's got to. Yeah, he is in the space, so he's got to make a wisdom save. He does make that, so he'll take half damage. It was, what, 12 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll take 6.
And he's got Verabrar, 1 or 2.
2.
All right.
Yeah.
AC still 21?
Yep.
Good, he hits you twice, once a crit.
Damn.
29 plus 26 is a lot of fucking damage.
Yeah.
That's like 60 something.
No.
No, not less than 20. That's less than 60. 29 plus 26 is going to be 55.
Yes.
Yep, that's what you take. Still up?
Yep.
Yeah, impressive. Aren't you glad you leveled up?
Really?
I mean, I would have still been up last level, but
Oh, wait,
by
Ranger.
less. Yeah,
All right.
Ranger's a D10.
This guy's got 2 in front of him. Ryle, 1 or 2?
2.
He's going to go for you, but first he's got to make a save. And he fails. He only hits you once for 20 damage.
I'm going to use shield.
Okay. And that'll cause it to miss.
Okay.
Your AC is 21, right?
Yep.
Yep, misses. All right. So you do not take that damage.
Okay.
And, all right. So, Ryle, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and roll Spirit Guardians again.
All right.
And then I'm going to... this guy's going to attack me with whatever weapon he's using, and I'm going to attack him right back with Booming Blade.
Okay. 13 to hit.
Wow. Okay, so that'll do 16 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to yell at the golems to attack.
Oh, he did.
Oh, he's dead?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell the golems to attack that guy.
All right. 15 will hit.
This is 7 damage.
All right.
And I'm going to walk up here with Sigurd. Actually, I'm going to walk to about right there.
Okay. Very good. So I was going to put that good job. That puts that guy into the thing. He's going to make a wisdom save. As he stands up. He does make it, so he's going to take half of that. So that's 5. No longer prone. He'll step out of that. He's going to step out batting away at the gears. And he's going to try and wreck this lion. Yeah, the lion's dead. I'm not going to bother giving you the total. It would just depress you, Matt. The lion's dead. All right. Crewman will shoot at one of these guys. There are 4 of them. Let's see. One will be the guy in front of Matt. 2 will be the guy in front of everybody else. 3 will be the guy that just killed the lion. 4 will be the one off to the side. Actually, then there's 5, the one that's behind you all. I was going to go for this guy. Let's see. It's going to hit. It was what, 3d10? Counters?
Yes, I believe so.
All right, 18 damage. Big old ballista bolt takes him in the chest. Knocks off one of his horns. All right. Warrior's going to hit somebody. Caldus, 2, I assume?
Yep.
All right, Ryle, 1 or 3?
3.
All right, going for the barbarian. Nope, wrong button. All right, hit the barbarian once. The person who can take the damage the best, he only hits for 13 damage. Really, it's pretty impressive roll because he's rolling 46 plus 4. He only rolled 13. That's pretty shit. All right, this guy. Oh, and he's got to make a save as well. He fails it. Takes 11 damage. All right. This guy's got some shooting to do. Lion is 1. Ryle 2. Sigurd 3, Caldrus 4, Veribar 5, 6, 7, 8 will be the PCs. All right, going for one of the constructs.
Man,
This is a bad day for constructs.
But he misses both shots. They're not very good with those bows.
Awesome.
By the way, you keep hearing more screams from those from the fields to the north.
Well, I'm right behind a double cheeseburger right now, so I'm kind of busy.
Verabrar.
Verabrar will make an attack against the asshole in front of him.
Okay. That's going to hit. All right. We'll go ahead and say Caldrus is close enough to give you a sneak attack.
I mean, Caldrus is engaged like in melee range of the enemy, so he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sigurd, did you come back yet? No? Okay. Caldrus, your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay. Is there very right? You're going to do something else? Lion, I guess
Yeah,
you guys are lying there.
Run over here and take the dodge action.
Okay. Well, actually, both lions are dead, right?
Yes.
Well, I didn't kill that guy, so if you run over there, he's going to get a tap opportunity. Oh,
People
just
high
game.
attack don't get attacks of opportunity.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And
Caldrus.
I'm going to hide.
Okay. Nah, not really.
So I'm attacking the one I have advantage on.
Cool.
Oh.
So that's a crit.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. Rolling.
No, you're good.
Matt.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
You're good.
So I'm gonna crit that guy, and if he's still alive, I'm gonna swing again.
Okay. He is alive. He is super bloodied. All right, and that's enough to bring him down. And you said Caldrus was worthless. He's wrecking shit this fight.
I'm gonna move to here.
Okay. Yeah, totally still see you. He sees you trying to run away, Verabrar. He's going to try and shoot you. That's this guy.
Mhm.
But he's not going to hit you. You're too fast. Sigurd, you back?
Yep.
Okay.
Time to recruit another player.
I was hoping you'd be back because I hoping you guys to finish this. I got to
I'm
pee.
here. I'm here.
No, you're good.
I was
Okay.
listening for my turn.
Okay. But first off, you take 13 damage, and then it's your turn.
Okay. Let me go ahead and change that real quick.
Minus whatever resistances you get or
I
whatever.
was gonna say 13 before any math.
So 71.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and is this guy prone or anything like that?
Nope.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and try that first.
All right. He can't make that, so yeah, he's prone.
Sweet. When enemies are prone, you have an advantage on them or no?
Yep.
Yeah.
With melee.
All right, that's 2 hits.
Oh, did I hit that too many times? Sorry.
Yep. That's all right. So it's going to be 13. All right, he is DED dead.
Awesome.
All righty. Ryle.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to this guy and hit him with Booming Blade.
Okay. Nope.
Wow.
All you had to do is roll a 3 or higher and you would hit him. I'm sorry, no, a 4 or higher.
Well,
No, it's right
I'm
first
not
time.
that good.
3 or higher. Anyways. Go ahead and roll me the spell again as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Man, I just keep on rolling even lower.
And whatever you want your 2 constructs to do.
Yeah, I thought you were about. Never mind. Okay, I'm gonna have them fire at this guy.
Okay, that's the same guy?
That's it.
Yep.
15 damage. I like how my constructs are doing more damage than me.
All right.
And that's my turn.
That guy is slightly bloodied.
I was expecting you to tell me like I threw my weapon halfway across the map or something.
You know I don't play that way. Yak Folk is going to... Well, you're right there in front of him, Ryle. So first thing he's got to do is make that wisdom save. Which he fails. So he's going to take 8 damage. And now he's bleeding a bit heavier. And he is going to smack you upside the head with his sword, or he's going to try to at least. He's going to miss, however.
All right.
Crewman's going to shoot at somebody else. Guy up top is 1. This guy is 2. The guy next to Ryle is 3. Going for the guy next to Ryle. It's going to hit. Hit for 12 damage. He missed because a big-ass ballista bolt just took him in the back. This guy is going to... Can't he quite get... Nope, can't. So he's going to take out his bow. He's going to shoot at somebody. I think he's going to ignore... Well, those constructs are doing more damage than Ryle, that's true. So 1 is construct, 2 is construct, 3, 4, 5 is going down the line there. Top to bottom. Going for construct. What's their AC, Ryle?
It's like 12 or something.
Okay, well, it matters. I rolled an 11 and a 13.
It is 13.
Okay, so 10 damage for 1.
Okay, it is just barely alive.
All right. Verabrar.
All right, Verabrar is going to run over here and hopefully take out this guy.
Okay. Yep, that is a hit. And that dude, I believe, is DED dead. Yep.
Damn it.
You stab him in the same hole the ballista went through, and he looks at you like unbelievably as he slumps over. What a dick!
And then Verabrar will run up back next to the ship.
Okay. Very good. Ryle.
Are we leaving on the ship, or are you just hanging out there?
I just have very, very low health, so I'm like
Oh, okay.
doing guerrilla tactics. That 55 damage round was not nice to me.
Did I not say Caldrus? Whatever I fucking said. You know it's Caldrus.
Yeah, I was measuring.
Sorry.
Neither of us can make it to either of those enemies, to my knowledge, unless you...
Yeah, I'm gonna double move here.
Okay. So you are engaged with him. Kind of wish he had ceremony now. Cannot see them. So, Verabrar is right on the range. I think it's shuttle for one of these guys, and I forget with that bow. 1 and 2 are the constructs. 3 is Sigmund. 4 is Ryle.
Are they using longbows? Or...
Yeah, longbows.
He's gone down the list of just generic Swedish names.
Look,
Viking names.
You have no idea how
Sigurd,
I've
Sigmund,
had to take a massive piss for like 20 minutes. I'm just trying to get through this fucking fight, so shut the fuck up.
It's okay. My character is what was it? Never mind. Doesn't matter.
She's used to it.
Both of those miss. Anyways, Simon, it's your turn.
Simon. I'm gonna go ahead and next to the constructs, I guess.
Okay.
Hey, don't lose that rage, fam.
Oh yeah, you're right. I guess I'll move half movement with javelin.
Okay. No. Because you did not have advantage.
Either way, that wouldn't.
Well, the 11 would have hit, but not. But that's the advantage roll. The one on the left is then.
And then another one.
Okay, that one does hit.
And that's +1. Wait, hold up. I have the +1.
He does have...
To your.
No, that- no,
Oh,
never mind.
that's your axe, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice try, but no. That axe. The warrior is slightly bloodied, however.
11 damage from raging.
Oh, right. Thank you. All right.
I'll add that right now before I forget about it.
Appreciate it. Ryle.
Okay, I'm going to point my warhammer at this guy and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
He's going to make a wisdom save or
he failed.
Okay.
So I walked all the way over here, and you guys killed this son of a bitch.
Well, let's see if we do or not. My constructs are going to line up a couple shots.
Have him shoot the other guy because I can't get to that one.
I mean, if 5 damage kills him.
Does not.
And then I'm going to start walking over towards this, the guy up here. And I'll go ahead and measure while you're doing the other turns.
Okay. Crewman is going to... let's see. Just to piss off Keldris, let's see which one they shoot at. Alright, they shoot at the one to the north. I would have loved if the crewmen had been the ones to kill your steal your kill. That's a hit. 18. Oh, they totally would have fucking stole your kill, Keldris.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this guy is going to try and whack you before you whack him. He hits you for 14 damage, Keldris.
Mm-hmm.
Still up?
Yep.
Alright. Verbar.
Yep. Verbar is going to move over here with a dash bonus action
Okay.
and make an attack.
Should have made Verbar Tabaxi. That way you could just like run laps around these entire maps.
Yep, he is dead. Or a monk.
Multi-class as a monk rogue.
Monk rogue would probably be pretty effective.
It would. Super
yeah.
high movement and dash as a bonus action. You could like literally just never get hit.
Yep. Alright. That was Verbar, so Keldris.
Just go inside the hut and grab that sword.
Kicked his ass out of the hut.
Right outside the hut. Then.
I'm just gonna make you a nice like javelin holder or something after this fight.
Make a fucking javelin Gatling gun, and I'll just stay on the boat. I will move to here and take the dodge action.
Okay.
Actually, I'll give you here.
Alrighty. Warrior is going to be tired of his, no, actually, because he's got the gears flying, he's seeing what those can do. He's just going to take shots at Ryle, try to get those, scare those gears. Still can't hit you. He could, in theory, but he's not. And he's going to retreat. Sigurn?
Okay, let's see. 40.
What's your
the
movement
on
speed?
javelin? What's more acceptable there?
What's whose movement speed?
Mine's 40. I'm just curious what the range on javelin is.
Javelin, I believe, is 30 feet thrown, 90 feet with disadvantage. Check on that real quick.
So either way, it's probably well out of range on normal.
31.
How far is it? Is 60 feet there?
Yeah.
31, 20. Okay, so you can throw it, you'll just have disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay, does not hit. Okay. But you keep your rage.
That'll show him.
Yep. You see it stick in the roof of the building next to him. He looks up at it, looks up onto you.
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. Ryle.
Okay, I can get within 60 feet of this guy, so I'm gonna, or I'm going to walk up 30 feet, cast Toll the Dead. Then I'm going to have my golems move forward too and fire off a volley of short bows at them.
All right.
So Toll the Dead and 2 bow attacks.
All right. He does not make that save. All right. 20 hits.
Okay. So 8 damage. And that's my turn.
All right. Crewmen are going to try and shoot him. Just barely. Oh, for 21 damage, however, so he's going to keel over dead. You do, however, Ryle, see one more Yakful cutting down one last slave in the fields, just beating him into the dirt. He turns towards you. Caldris, I swear to God, I'm going to start giving you disadvantage for the.
Sorry. Hey, look at the bright side. Pat stole Bard before I got to play it.
All right. Let's see. That was Crewman. Last warrior is going to come charging forward, oblivious to the danger.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Verber.
Veribar will
If you want to try and stealth because you're kind of behind the building, you can try and sneak up to the side and shoot him from stealth.
nice. Yeah, I will definitely try to do that then.
Okay. Okay, you are hidden.
Alright. Yeah, and I'm gonna like tuck up against the building, the wall on the edge, and then I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay. All right, that's a critical hit. 20, 34. Right? No. 38.
Yeah.
All right. Caldris.
I move, and then I move again. Ended my turn.
Okay. Sigurd.
Okay, I'm gonna throw another javelin
All right.
with. Wait, let's see. What's the distance? With disadvantage.
With disadvantage. That's a hit.
So 10 damage.
All right. Ryle.
Okay. That guy did not move, so I'm going to do the same thing to the last turn. Toll the Dead and 2 short bow attacks from the golems. And then I'm going to move after my turn, so I don't waste time.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not. You're moving fine.
No, not that.
It's Caldris' joke.
I didn't see it. Yeah.
Wait, this axe is all shiny. Fuck this.
I mean, you could throw the axe.
It's not a
With
hand axe,
one.
it's a battle axe.
I mean, you could throw it.
Just over the head, full speed run, fling.
The 18 hit there. So let's roll.
If he wants to give me an athletics check to do it, I'll do it.
All right.
I have 8 on my skill for that.
Wow, they managed to miss with the ballista. Warrior shouts something. Well, actually, he can't quite get So he is just going to pull out a short bow, or his longbow rather, and he's going to try and shoot the barbarian because he's closest.
Man, he's stupid.
Well, I mean, he also sees that you guys have slaughtered, everyone in the lower part of the village. He is not able to hit. Verabrar.
Verabrar is going to rehide, I guess. And then
Okay, that's not enough to hide when you're staying the exact same.
yeah,
But it still
fine,
hits.
that's fine.
7. All right, and he goes down. And you guys are out of combat for the time being. It's 9:35. Do you guys want to stop here for the night? You want to keep going for another half hour or so? I'm good for either.
Well, we can at the very least go in and
Yeah, let's like wrap up, get our rest going, kind of.
Okay. Well, give me 2 minutes.
Stuff.
Give me 2 minutes. You guys can figure out what you're going to do
Yeah.
and go wherever, and I'll be right back.
oh, we got that great sword that I would definitely not want to use because I need my shield inside. We know quite a few of these poor people were butchered. I don't know if they have anything in the other houses.
I have 18 hit points.
We could give.
Wait, you have how many hit points?
I'm at 18.
You're at more than me, man. Come on.
Yeah, but
So-
that's because of my armor feat.
So,
I'm at 13.
guys,
Yeah.
I didn't take any damage that fight.
You also slept for 4 turns.
Hey, I know, but then I killed everything else.
I'm so proud of you.
I woke him up with a lion.
I mean, I cannot say that I've ever done that in D&D.
Slept for 4 turns?
Woke up my
I woke
teammate
someone up
with
with
a
a lion.
lion. I mean, I guess I could
Highly
say
entertaining.
that, but then I'd be lying. I apologize. Ken's gonna kick me out of the goddamn game. I've been such an asshole tonight. Talking about military shit in the middle of the game. Making
Yeah,
bad
I didn't
puns.
know everyone was back. I'm sorry.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Oh, Jesus, that's so much better. Okay.
Everything came out alright?
Yes. Very well. Okay. So, what are you guys doing?
Setting the bodies on fire and throwing them off the cliff.
Mourning the loss of my golem.
Okay.
Checking out the great sword.
I don't know if you guys want to. You do notice there are, there's another side of the town over here to the right.
We had
We'll
got
forget that
as
there were tokens there.
yeah, we had got as far as let's go check out the great sword, grab a sandwich and a cup of water because several of us are like one touch away from
Very
death.
Okay.
At minimum, a short rest, or I need to start.
I need a long rest. I don't have enough hit dice to get anywhere near full health.
So I can prayer of healing?
I mean,
Okay, if we want to do that, I can use like cure wounds and like bump on my spell slots and stuff. But
I don't want to point this out, but I actually don't have cure wounds. Oh,
I
yeah, I do have
do.
cure wounds.
I have cure wounds.
fucking world's shittiest cleric.
I have healing word. That's good enough, right?
That's,
I've got-
that's the ghetto spell, right?
I've got cure wounds. It's my new ranger spell.
Okay. So, are you doing prayer? What are you doing exactly?
All right. Well, first, if we're taking a short rest, I'm going to use my 3 hit dice that I do have.
I'll do prayer of healing
Let's-
during our short rest.
Let's take a short
Okay.
rest and then explore the town, and then before Iron
that's what I
Slag,
was-
long rest.
That's a good idea.
I mean,
And by the way, I just took I didn't take cure wounds till this level because I wanted ceremony. I mean, you never know when you're going to marry someone.
So I just hit the hit. Well, I'll just try it and see what happens.
I'm pretty happy with how I just rolled those, though.
Yeah. So, Gordon, if you just hit the hit die, it'll roll right there on the thing for you. You do have to keep track of how many you have, however,
Yeah,
you have to add the
7
hit.
now.
and you have to add the hit dice, the hit points into your.
Rangers aren't like warlocks. I don't get my spell slots back on a short rest, do I?
Warlock's the only buddy that does that.
How many hit dice can I use?
As many as you
Oh,
have.
I don't need to. I don't need to. We just got 15 healed.
Okay. So yeah, you can use as many hit dice as you have available. Get up to maximum of half of your total back on a long rest.
There we go.
All right. So when you guys go into you guys are taking a rest in there. You got anybody investigate? I assume you're in the main hut, the chief's hut. Anybody like to do an investigation check?
I was
Absolutely.
doing a greatsword investigation.
Okay. The greatsword's right there, lying on the floor. You know, in the hand of the.
There we go.
All right. And then, Ryle, Caldris, do you want to do a Arcana check on the sword?
Of course.
Okay. All right. 15. Let me make sure it's not what level of item that is.
Oh, can we also do Arcana checks on the obsidian dagger and the gold-plated helm?
Sure. When you investigate them magically, you don't detect any. You just think they're worth a lot of money.
Ah,
I don't think we have identify anymore.
You don't. So if you fail your first Arcana check, you're fucked until you find someone who does.
You have to have Arcana to roll it, or is it okay to blind roll it?
Nah, you need to be. You need to at least be have. You don't have to be trained in Arcana, but you have to be at least be able to cast spells. Like if you don't know anything about magic, you're not going to be able to identify something.
That makes sense.
Which is just you, fam.
so pretty much just you. Yeah.
Look, I'm the heavy normal. That's okay.
I mean, I'm over here like making Arcana checks off sheer blind luck because I know how to summon a spectral horse.
Yeah. I'm being generous with it because you guys don't have any arcane casters. That is a flame tongue. That was a great sword, but it's a flame tongue. The flame shed a bright light in 40-foot radius, dim light for additional 40 feet. When ablaze, it deals an extra 2d6 fire damage to anything it hits. It's a bonus action to activate it, bonus action to deactivate it.
Nice.
2d6?
Extra 2d6 fire damage on top of the regular greatsword damage.
Damn!
A badass greatsword.
That's a very badass great sword.
You don't need a shield, right?
If I could
Yeah,
use
can
great swords, I
someone-
would want to use that.
Yeah, if I could use great swords, I would be using it too. But I need sneak attack.
That's all Caldris there then.
I love you guys found this wonderful weapon. None of you want to use it. Anyways,
I think I actually do less damage using it because of all of my other...
Okay, that greatsword does 4d6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I have fighting styles for one-handed weapons and stuff.
I mean,
That's plus 2 damage versus 2d6.
I could take it, but I can no longer knock anyone anymore unless I switch.
Does feat changing work like spell changing? When you level up, you can pick a different feat?
no. Now I didn't realize that was coming. Colton will talk after the game, maybe because again, I will let you change stuff within 3 sessions. We'll see if there's maybe a way to do that for you.
I'm not...
Where you can drop the shield and use that.
Yeah, I'm not telling him how to make his character, but we do totally have like 2 sword and shield guys in the party already, so
That's very true.
it's up to
That
I
is
should have
him.
thought about that when you said paladin. I should have thought shield. Usually.
I mean, there's two-handed paladins and stuff.
Question though, aren't we gonna go deal with fire giants?
So
Yeah. So we're getting to them. They're probably next.
So maybe the extra fire damage won't be that great.
we'll leave the fire sword on the ship for whoever builds the next character. They can keep in mind that there's a big fancy sword sitting in their captain's quarters.
It looks nice, that's for sure.
We'll just
Maybe we can give it to-
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, we can give it to Gothic, and then he'll just be nice again. That does as much bonus damage as the weapon he's got.
Do you have somebody who can cast Remove Curse on the weapon he has so he's not cursed by it anymore?
Actually, yeah.
I
Oh, yeah.
mean, we
There you
could go back to Waterdeep and pay Sai.
You don't want Varys in the party.
I don't know. I'd be okay with it, but I just imagined the character as kind of like a shield maiden style thing. But
No, I'm digging it. I like the
I don't know,
art.
if it doesn't fit how you see your character, man, it's your character. Rock her out.
Don't change your character forever based on one weapon that will be obsolete
Yeah.
after a certain point.
Well, that's a rare item. That's not going to be obsolete to the end of the campaign. But
Yeah, that's pretty good.
the three. I mean, three. Honestly, God, this is probably the best party you can hope for if you're not going to have any major blaster casters, crowd control, because you do have 3 shield, short sword, and board tanks. Like, I can't hit you guys.
He says after I
I
heal
mean,
back up
I
from
can-
18 fucking hit points.
Was it 13? Like,
well,
I
unless
don't know
you
what
like, have plans for it, I'll take the great sword and just use it as an alternate weapon.
That's perfectly fine. You don't need to rebuild your character if you feel like.
Because I'm only losing 2 AC if I decide to put the shield on my back and then.
Yeah.
Next time that you really need to absolutely fucking kill something, pull out the big ass sword.
yeah, like, I use a shield and sword, and I pull out the bow all the time.
That's a
I
flame
just,
tongue
like, run
greatsword, you
away.
said?
Flame Tongue Greatsword. Yep.
Yeah, Caldris put it in the chat.
Yeah, you might be able
Okay.
to hunt it in a compendium. But yeah,
No.
short rest, and then we're gonna start poking around the buildings here for any survivors.
In here, Verabrar,
Yes.
you found a trap door kind of underneath,
Ooh.
and there. Let's see here. The trapdoor is on. There's no lock on the trapdoor. You open it. There are some chests down there, as well as some cages with 3 naked moon elves, 2 males and 1 female.
Oh, shit. What's up, brother?
Your kind of party, huh?
Let's leave their interrogation, I think, for next week. But I will give you guys
That's a good idea.
that's in the checks. That's in the chests. If they're locked, the key is around the guy's neck, or you can pick it, or you can break it. And you guys are high enough levels. Not a DC 15 lock is not a big deal. So
I'm
let's
very
see here.
dexterous and
I
roguey.
mean, we
Exactly.
got a rogue.
Yeah.
Exactly. A level 8 rogue is going to be able to even a level 5 rogue. They'll pick that, no problem. So let's see here. First chest contains 420. Haha. Fuck you guys. Electrum pieces. 270 gold pieces. Second chest contains a clay jug with a wonderful painting on it. It's packed in straw, so it's very fragile but very pretty. The third chest contains a bunch of mundane weapons: short swords, daggers, battle axes, short bows, lots of arrows. The fourth chest has some electrum bracers with dwarf faces embossed in them.
I didn't. Great.
And then somebody's give me a D4. Here's what I'm going to do. Verabrar, give me a D4, please.
There we go.
Oh, that's really good. There are 4 magic items in that chest.
There we go.
So first off, give me a D100.
Both times he's asked me to roll for items, I rolled a 3 and a 4.
Yeah,
Out of 3 and 4.
I should stop asking you for that. All right, 31.
It's very roguelike.
Oh, that could potentially be useful. I said the wrong thing. Also very useful. Okay, there's a potion. And then give me 3 D100. All right. Spell scroll. Potion.
I think you're right.
There's something weird going in your math. Yeah, I'm sitting here staring at it.
How many potions have we got? I think we always get potions whenever we get magic items.
That's why it's
Is
adding
what the dice give you, and they're always different potions. And you're rolling on these. Most of these things are on the low end magic charts. Like there's different levels, so there's not giving you like the legendary items.
There we go. I think I fixed it.
Looks good. All right. Anybody going to try to identify those potions?
Yes, Veribar will try to identify.
Okay, I have
One of
+4 to
potions.
Arcana, by the way.
Okay. Real quick. Okay. Well, stop.
I stopped.
There. Caldrus, which one are you going to do? The first one or one of the potion 1, potion 2, potion 3, or spell scroll?
I was starting with potion 1.
Okay. So you're able to identify potion 1. Potion 1 is a potion of clairvoyance. Veribar, potion 2, potion 3, or spell scroll?
I will go for potion 2.
Okay. Potion 2 was a 71. That's a scroll 20. That is a potion of healing. And actually, I was going to tell you that both those potions, both 2 and 3 are potions of healing.
Okay.
All right. And
All
then,
right.
I gotta go to D&D Beyond. Scroll.
Yeah, guys, I know that I tend to roll like crap, but I do have the best bonus for Arcana.
Yeah. When's the last time you outrolled me on an Arcana check?
I mean, I can at least give you guidance. And I haven't rolled because you always roll before I do.
Wait, don't you have to roll for the scroll though?
I don't
Or
know.
if we just read that.
Somebody needs to roll for the scroll.
Well, there you go,
Okay.
Mr. Top of the class.
I'm going to use guidance on myself. That way I don't fail too horribly after talking like this.
Okay.
9.
Or, oops.
I see you trying to cheat just to catch up with me.
Okay. You are able to identify the scroll. Now I got to figure out what it is. How many do we have? It's 20. Sure, it's 20 on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. So, Ryle, roll me a D33, please.
Oh, what were those 6 gemstones we found earlier in this session? Does anyone
Oh.
remember? I don't think. Or did we get told?
You did not ever try to identify them.
Ah.
Give me an investigation check if you like to try to figure it out.
If you'd wait a second, I could give you guidance.
That is a scroll of create or destroy water.
That could be useful.
Yep.
So, since people are 70% water, could I destroy 70% of a person?
You destroy up to 10 gallons of water in an open container within. Alternately, you destroy a fog in a 30-foot cube within range. So no.
Damn.
Class is that for? I selected the only classes that can use it are it's cleric or druid. So that's a route.
Yeah, I was going to say it's on my list.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on my seafaring cleric because water on a ship helps.
Yep. All right. So those gems. I'm just going to tell you what the fuck these things are worth because I don't want to have to remember what they are later when you finally like, oh, that's right, we have this shit to sell. The music box, the little music box is worth 50 gold. The dagger with the obsidian blade is worth 75. The helm is worth 750. And the clay jug you found is worth 25.
What about the electrum bracers with the dwarven faces?
Yes, those are worth 250.
Cool. Thank you.
Because if I don't tell you now, I'll just forget and then I'll have to make up shit later. All right. Alrighty, I think it's a good place to end it for the night. You can finish exploring
And
the
the
town.
6 gemstones.
They were worth 100 each. Colton, what do you think? You think it's a good fit?
Yeah, you guys seem awesome.
So
Well,
I'll
thank
talk.
you.
And you clearly have your shit together because the other 4 groups that I've tried to talk to have just been like all over the place. So,
We're so all over the place.
and but
So
I
it's
mean,
like,
like,
I
literally,
don't think I've ever been accused of having my shit together before.
No.
you have no idea how bad it is on that LFG Reddit. So,
I have kind of an idea because that's how I ended up here.
That's how I
well,
found
there
this.
you go. You understand how bad it is.
Actually, that's not how I found this group. Pat invited me to this group.
Yeah, I was gonna say I had some good experience, but then I hadn't used it for like 6 months.
Although I did find Pat in another game that we both found on the LFG subreddit.
I use LFG to do one-shots, and I use one-shots to pick out decent people that I would like to play with again.
Seems like a smart system.
That's
But
fun,
I
man.
winged it and joined this group because I was bored and had open time in my schedule, and this is like session 60.
That's pretty awesome, actually. I didn't realize that we.
Well, we did 30-something of
You guys
Princes
did
of the
Boss
Apocalypse, and then tonight is session 20 of Storm Kings.
Oh wow.
I love the notes that are there now.
What notes on?
Like a
on-
jerk, he betrays us. Ryle dozes off in the pipe, and the rest of us engage in combat. We murder hobo everyone.
There's some funny stuff in that. I didn't realize that no one else has been able to read that to now, but there's lots of stuff like Caldrus gets crushed by a rock, of course, or Ryle bangs the gong because why the fuck not?
I'll probably look through this later tonight.
Oh yeah. Some of the stuff we do is
sorry.
really stupid.
Ryle, comma, being a fuckwit, comma, rings the gong.
Okay, there's a gong sitting out there. The DM says, "Hey, why don't you ring the gong?" I mean, of course I'm gonna do it.
Did you guys have a previous character named Volt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they've gone through a couple of wizards in this game. For some reason, we just can't keep a 4th player. One guy was with us for quite a long time from the last game, but his schedule changed. He was playing a bard. Then we had a wizard, then he left, and then another wizard joined us, then he left. So I guess we've just given up on spellcasters, on full casters, and we've just gone with tanks.
Yeah, we went to the other end of the spectrum. Like, fuck these wizards, get a barbarian in here.
Man,
All right, keep East Coast guys, keep me up to date, because if you guys can start early again next week, I'm always down for starting early. I got nothing better to do.
Oh, yeah, I can definitely start early next week.
I don't do anything on this day, so I'm okay with that too.
Okay.
That's fine.
As long as I remember to pay attention, I can normally start like 5 o'clock your time, Ken.
Well, my time's your time.
I know.
Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll schedule for around 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern next week, just so we have more time to play. Because that gives us more flexibility. If we did this on a regular schedule, it'd be 2 in the morning for you guys on the East Coast, and you wouldn't be here anymore. You'd be asleep.
I would have fallen
Oh.
asleep. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd much rather start an hour early when we can and get a little more play in. So
yeah, I'd like that.
thank you very much for playing. We'll play again next week, and we'll see if you guys manage to kill any more yak folk, or actually free any prisoners, or they all just end up dead at your because you can't roll. And none of you rolled a insight check on the guy who rolled a 9 on his deception. Well done.
Okay, they look nice.
They offered me food. A.
Well,
I also love that you guys went to the fucking. I hinted to you to go to the thing, and you didn't mention once. Hey, we were told there was some yak folk. Do you know anything about them? Because they would have told you, oh yeah, they're fucking evil. Don't trust them at all.
I'll be honest, I forgot about the yak folk. I thought I would remember
Completely.
something like that.
I didn't know we were
But-
going to run into the yak folk based on the description of the thing that the oracle told us. I thought we were going to be flying, see the yak folk village, and go, oh, there's the village. Iron Slag must be at the base of the mountain, and not even fuck with yak folk.
I see. No, it's in the mountain under the yak folk village.
And then to be kind of honest, as soon as like we met the Yak folk, I had like a World of Warcraft flashback of the assholes in Pandaria. I was like, oh, friendly Yak folk. Let's,
Question.
Nope.
They were shooting short bows, but they're larger. Would that just be a longbow for us?
No, they were shooting longbows. They just weren't very good.
Oh,
with
okay. Gotcha.
They're not. Yeah, it turns out yaks, humanoid yaks, not very dexterous.
Well, they weren't humanoids; they're monstrosities.
This guy.
All right. On that note, good night, gentlemen. I'll talk to you all throughout the week, and we'll play again next week.
Thanks
Bye,
for inviting me.
Felicia.
See ya.